blessings on the flow. As times done changed, niggas said that I done changed. Cause I'm twerking in exchange for them dollars and that change. He tryna pay me back like when Ebony did my dad on the book and I was shook. But that shit is in the past, had to learn to shake it off. So-called friends can't communicate, they hate I'm taking off. But it's room for us to eat, and when I hit I'm breaking off. That's just how I am. Why I gotta find out how you feeling on the gram? You should know me better, that ain't how we getting down. Sacrificed a lot to celebrate you out of town, but you ain't fucking grateful. You don't know what friendship is, you don't want that label. God gon' turn that fucking table. Writing this shit with my son in my lap. Can't win for none. When niggas love you, they gon' cap. Stress to put me through it, make me wanna tap out. But I hit the blunt and then I pass out. Thinking about when I make it, how I'ma cash out. On my mama, on my daddy, I'ma cash cow. Milking shit up, blessings overflow. Use my body as a hustle, blessings on the flow. That baby daddy, baby mama drama real. Turn the shit up if you know just how I feel. If it ain't about the child, then I can't deal. Tryna worry about me, nigga, take some time to heal. This shit is not healthy. Chapter 25, I'm in the pic and it's a selfie. Can't no one but God above me out here fucking help me. He my only focus. Start back paying tithes, that's how I get my tokens. When I turn my back on God and shit start getting real. Lost a lot of friends behind the curtains he revealed. Maybe they were never meant for me, that's how I feel. Thinking about the love I have for y'all, it give me chills. Cause y'all hurt me bad, fighting over me, but neither one ain't even last. My love runs so deep, you need an anchor just to catch. Y'all say I show no affection, my love language different, I'm alone on my confession. I was always by myself like when I'm in a session. Sometimes I think it can be a curse or be a blessing, but I know he's testing, I just gotta pass. He told me sit down and write a letter to my past.
Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Sion 919, and this is the Proof in the Pudding podcast show. Today, I'm excited about our next guest, Jacinda, the new girl. Y'all just heard her music right there. That joint right there was rocking. You know what I'm saying? So, without any further ado, she's in the building, but we got one of her fans in the building. We're going to bring her fan up to the stage first while she's back there getting ready. I know y'all ready for the new girl. So, let's bring the biggest fan in and let her introduce her the right way, So let's do it like that. We're going to bring her to the stage. Biggest fan, what's up?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's
Hello,
good? What's
how's
good?
everyone doing today?
Everybody doing good, I think she just logged back in. So, everything is dope. You the biggest fan. So for the people out there that don't know about Jacinda, let's let them know who she is and why they need to check her music.
Okay. Personally, I've been following Jacinda for a good 6-7 years now. So I've been able to literally see her overall development as an artist, So even from her first finding out her flow and her sound, until now, it's literally beautiful and amazing. The switch up and the flow, the self-development is it's really amazing as an artist. So I definitely love it. She's someone that you can relate to, if you you feeling hard that day, you know what I'm saying? You feeling okay, not in your feelings, okay. And it's also someone that, you can also listen to, when you are, feeling yourself, when you are, having a good day. And you're okay, it's all about me, So she gives you both of those vibes. She gives you both of those vibes of, having a relaxed type of setting and also have that go-getting type of okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm in it. So I literally just love her music because it's an all-around flow. It's the delivery, the beats, the visuals, everything is just beautiful. So If you haven't already been in tune with her, you need to get in tune after listening to this interview for sure, for real.
And that's a fact right there. And she definitely is bringing a whole vibe. So, I know the people, they ready to see her. So I'm going to let you introduce her as we bring her to the stage.
Okay. For the one and only, Miss Jacinda. Let's go. Big shouts out to you. We can't wait to see everything that you're going to be doing, Shorty.
All right, all
Thank
right. So,
you. Thank you,
yo,
biggest fan.
all right. Yo, so that's how we doing it, yo. We got the biggest fan surprise pop up. Yo, how does it feel that your peoples came up and showed up for you for the show? How does that feel?
It feels everything. Like, I love it. She always shows up, so it's not like a surprise that she's
Right.
up here. It's, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's always there. So I love it. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of people that fuck with me. She's one of them. She's like one of the main ones. So
Yeah, that's dope right there. So you got your support team. You're doing your thing right now. Let's tell them about the new project, the New Girl. Let's tell them a little bit about that.
well, New Girl Part 2 is EP album, I guess you can call. I dropped last year in the summer of July. And so I'm now just getting visuals out this year. That's why a lot of people are still like talking about it, because I feel like it got overlooked when I dropped it. I feel like people respond more to visuals. So that's why I've been pushing my visuals from that tape. And so that's something old actually. That's a sequel to New Girl Part 1, which was dropped in like 2017. So
okay. Yeah, that's dope right there. So okay. Biggest fan. Let me ask you a question, yo. So give me your favorite 2 songs on New Girl 1 and your favorite 2 songs on New Girl Part 2.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to personally go with It's Our Time to Eat. I'm personally gonna have to go with It's Our Time Now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to go with that one. And I loved what is it with Kayla?
Kayla, Take Me Down.
Okay, Love Me Now. That's what I was gonna say. Okay, Love Me Now. Yeah. I did. I definitely love those.
Okay.
That was it.
Yo, and I actually was gonna play that video. So yo, what was it like to see her from her beginning stuff to the Take You Down video? Did it kind of take you off guard? Did it kind of catch you off guard a little bit?
Okay, most definitely did. Like I said, it's great growth. Like it's beautiful growth. Like what you had at first, like the where you were visually at first, it wasn't bad, but just to like see the overall like grind that you put in, backstage that nobody ever got to see, what I'm saying, to get you to where you are now, like the visuals that's now is beautiful, So of course I think the visuals now are A1, like compared to what you had before, but those were still beautiful as well too. So the creativity is there. It's there for sure.
Yeah, that's dope.
Appreciate it.
All right. So let's talk about New Girl 2. Biggest fan. What's your favorite 2 joints on Part 2?
On Part 2, do I gotta pick?
Give me one at least. You the biggest fan. I can give you 3, but I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna let you be the biggest fan. I can give you 3 that I like on Part 2. So yeah, if you had to pick one, give me
How
one.
about you give me your 3?
Oh, see, you bluffed me. You bluffed me out. You caught me bluffing. You caught me bluffing. Yeah, nah, you got it.
Nah, facts. But I honestly love all of them. But
right.
I mean, do I really have to choose?
Nah, just tell them about the album, because there's so many up there. That's what I was telling her before we started. She has a sound. It's like 1 minute she might have you on some vibe, laid back. The next she's turning up. Then she's singing a little bit. She's rapping. So she brings it all together, but she has a unique sound that's not like anything that's out there. And that's what I enjoyed mostly about the project.
Absolutely. And I definitely agree as well too. So like earlier when I was kind of, like introducing her and like, kind of basically saying like why you're my biggest fan, it's because you have all of those different flows in one, like you can literally listen to you, what I'm saying, when you want to be thugged out that day, I can listen to you, what I'm saying, when I want to just be calm and, collect, but like you're literally, even if I want to be calm and collect that day, I'm going to get everything from you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm going to get all in one. So it's like, it's beautiful just to have someone to deliver all of that in one. Like literally how you switch it up. The song that you had with Kayla, like we was talking to you about it. It's like literally the switch up. Like you went from, one type of flow to like a different type of flow. So it literally is beautiful. So you really kind of get everything. So, like I said, the creativity is literally there. everything is there. Facts.
Yeah, that's dope right there. That's dope right there. So, let me ask you, Jacinda, do you have anything you want to say to your biggest fan out there and to the people watching? Do you have anything before we start this thing off?
Well, first, I appreciate you all for even tuning in, because that means a lot. Like, when I'll be out, when I stopped making music, people actually like would stop me like, hey, you still making music? Yo, like literally I would be everywhere. I used to stay in Durham. I saw someone who I went to college with. He's like, yo, you still making music? I'm like, what the fuck? I go back home to Wilson. I see somebody in the store. I was pregnant. He was like, you still making music? I was like, nah, I'm pregnant as hell. He was like, bro, don't give up. Don't give up. Like, so I was like, damn, like niggas really like want me to start back. So that's what really made me start back. That, and like, yeah, that's really mainly it. Like, I was really gonna give up. So y'all really, you listening made me start back making music. So just keep listening. I'll keep making music. Y'all can keep listening. I'm gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, that's dope right there. So, biggest fan, let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen her perform live?
Yes, I have.
All right, tell me about her.
This was like from like the jump, like from early, like I said, when she was kind of like developing her flow and like developing her style. What, like 2015?
Wow.
Yeah, 2016, yeah.
26. Okay.
I think it was 2015 though.
Because that was my freshman year.
Yeah. It was. You're right.
It was like 2015. So yeah, I have seen her live. I have. The same hype that you get, on the track is the same hype that you get live. So it's beautiful. It's beautiful to see, to see the delivery that she's gonna give you. Sometimes when you listen to people, you like, okay, I don't really get the flow. You know what I'm saying? I don't get the hype. But like listening to her, you get the hype. So it's like, okay, I expect that same thing when I see her live. And personally, you literally get that. You get that. And she had a show not too long ago too. Like it was like late 2020. Right. Like you had a show as well too. So that was lit as well too. So it's beautiful. I don't mean to like cut you off because you just asked me. I don't know if it was another question was gonna follow that. I'm sorry.
Now you get. Now you get the thing I was gonna say. You was there in the beginning. You there to now. Let's tell people about the growth. Let's tell the people about her growth.
Okay. Me personally, I feel like, the flow, from the beginning, it was beautiful. It definitely was beautiful. I feel like it's a lot more confidence now, in your flow, in your delivery. Definitely the creativity has always been there, but I feel like you kind of like perfected it now. Like you were saying, it was like, I kind of fell off on my music, or, I was pregnant, not really doing this, not really doing that. So I feel like that really like pumped you to, to really go harder. Honestly, it's like once you actually came back from that, it's literally like it was 10x. You feel me? Like everything was 10x from there. So the growth of everyone has this growth, like stepping a step back and kind of like, okay, this is really why I'm doing it, and going even harder. The second time they're really doing it, it's literally like you duplicated yourself, but went 10 times harder after you duplicated yourself. You feel me? So it's beautiful to see, the growth from day one of her literally finding her flow to, I feel like now you perfected your flow. I feel like you literally have found it now, So if there is going to be a change up, I don't know how much changing up she's going to do, y'all, but it's beautiful now. So the growth has been, it's been great for me. It's been great for me to a lot, being able to see the from the beginning to seeing now, to seeing all the grind and the hard work you're putting in. It's literally beautiful. So I would say, the setback that you had was amazing. It was a great comeback, if anything, So yeah, definitely it was great.
Yeah, that's dope right there. So we're talking about the beginning. We're going to get into the story, but we had queued up a video from your early days. Jacinda?
Yeah.
All right, so what's the name of that first one that we had played?
Letter to My Past.
Letter to My Past.
That's a single I dropped this year.
Right, that's the one that was on the virtual concert. I mean, the video where we took it back, one of your early videos.
Flight 9 from Flight New 9. Girl.
All right, yeah. Let's jump into that. Best friend, you introduce that. Then when we come back from Flight 9, we're going to start the intro. Best friend, we salute you. Yo, tell the people out there anything you want to say to her. Let them know about Flight 9. Say anything you want to say to her. We're going to drop the video, and then we're going to start the interview. This is the Proof in the Pudding podcast show, y'all. Let's get it.
Got you. Flight 9 was only the beginning. You feel me? That was only the first flight of many, okay? So
Right.
y'all definitely tune in. Definitely tune in. You know, definitely tune in because the creativity is there, and what y'all about to see now is just it's already there. So
That's a
listen to
fact.
Flight 9 for sure.
All right, here we go.
This shit old as fuck.
Goddamn.
Let's take a flight on summer nights, looking at the stars, living the country life. High school boyfriends trying to make it right. I don't need love when I hit the gas pipe. Just the high life. I don't want feelings. I just need a bad bitch and a few billions. Got my girl Mary Jane take me through the ceiling. Flying through the pain, saying this how I'm living. Back home, vibing in the zone. This summer 16, wearing all bikini thongs, rolling all extendos. Make them extra long, fucking with the white kids, smoking out of giant bongs. I don't wanna feel a goddamn thing this summer. Ask me what happened last night, I don't remember. Taking hella double shots all through my liver. Got a plug in the hood, serving straight corn liquor. Working hard all day to play harder at night. Let me be your pilot boy so we can take this flight. High sex is the best to make you feel real right. My pussy's so dope, I got you thinking it's white. White girls on my set, gotta love snow bunnies. Ain't forgot my black beauty's melanin dipped in honey. I'm shining on top of the world, call me Sunny. Everybody want a piece, man, I'm feeling like money. Let's take a flight on summer nights, looking at the stars, living the country life. High school boyfriends trying to make it right. I don't need love when I hit the gas pipe. Just the high life. I don't want feelings. I just need a bad bitch and a few billions. Got my girl Mary Jane take me through the ceiling. Flying through the pain, saying this how I'm living. Trying to live my life like it's paradise. Pray to God, I hope I get to heaven, so I live it twice. Take a chance with my dreams like I'm playing dice. Hard grind paying off, I'm getting kinda nice. Ain't conceited, but I'm undefeated. If I see it, I'ma get it. No, I'ma achieve it. When I get it, I'ma keep it. You better believe it. If another trick want it, they gotta concede it. All my exes still on it, they never gon' leave me. Next time they see me, I be on they TV. Call them up next day and say come relieve me. Got them singing all night like girl confetti. Then walk it out on their ass, nigga, I ain't forgot the past. How long you think this gon' last? Don't need you, I got the cash. Make it rain all night. Finna spark, I need a light. Best way to end my night is on a flight, copyright. Let's take a flight on summer nights, looking at the stars, living the country life. High school boyfriends trying to make it right. I don't need love when I hit the gas pipe. Just the high life. I don't want feelings. I just need a bad bitch and a few billions. Got my girl Mary Jane take me through the ceiling. Flying through the pain, saying this how I'm living.
Yo, that joint right there is rocking right there. That's a vibe right there. So, yo, let's talk about Flight 9, yo. So, what inspired you to make that song, and what direction was you going with the video?
Really, I was like a pothead.
Right. You was, or you still a pothead?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. But like I was just in college, you feel me? Like it was just really that beat gave me that summertime vibe. It was summertime, it was hot outside. Like I just wanted something people could probably smoke to, like and chill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's where I was at the time. So I feel like that showed in my creativity. Like
Yo, it's definitely a vibe. It's definitely a smooth track, and you definitely brought it out. And you not only represented the lifestyle, you represented the culture. So I see like the popping colors, the different. What was the plan in the video, and what made y'all go with that concept for the video?
Really, all of my videos be like last minute ideas. Like I just I knew I wanted something different. Like I wanted something different. I just went in the store. I saw orange wig. I was like, man, this should be dope. Like I don't know, it just be dope. Like so I just got it. And the places where we went, so a few places that was shot in Durham, North Carolina.
Okay.
And so like the place with the bridge with the Jesus graffiti, that's now gone. But back then, like I would ride past. I used to work at a daycare center near that, and I would walk past it all the time. Like, man, it's dope. So when it was time to shoot the video, I told bro, I was like, we got to do something there. Another place was probably like shortly down, like you know what I'm saying. It's close to downtown.
Right.
There was a lot of like urban looking areas, and I liked it. So
okay. And one thing that I noticed about you is you definitely have a high fashion style. You don't mind wearing the colors. You change the hair up. So yo, before we get into all that, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely a fan. We had the biggest fan come through. But I want to take it back to the beginning. For the people that may not know who Jacinda is, let them know where you're from and let them know who you are.
Well, my real name is Destiny, and Jacinda came in because it's my middle name, Jacinda.
Okay.
And so I'm from Wilson, North Carolina. I live in Rocky Mount at the moment. It's just not too far. So Rocky Mount, Wilson, same thing. Kind of.
Right.
Been making music. Started in high school, playing around. Wouldn't say like I took it seriously. Like we were just doing something. It's still on YouTube to this day.
Wow.
It'll be hard for people like y'all not gonna find it unless I put it out there. That's how old it is, but it's old. But started off rapping back then and just on and off, trying to see where it takes me. Really, like people fuck with it, so I'm here singing and rapping and singing. Okay. I might start dancing next.
Yeah, I was about to talk about that. I want to talk about the dancing because I heard you could do a little boogie. So yo, when did you first start? When did you first get into dancing?
Well, the first dance I got into was praise dancing because, like I was telling you earlier, my parents are pastors, so I was praise dancing like kindergarten. Started with that. Then I joined the step team at like second grade, and that's when like hip hop came in. So we was doing that was like you remember that Crunk movie Rise?
I remember
that's when that
Rise.
Came out. What's that other movie with Omarion?
You Got Served.
Yes, like all of that. We was doing all those type of dance moves and routines, and so like we was doing a lot of that. And I don't really dance, so people don't know I can really dance though. Like all this new dancing, I just don't know them. I'm kind of old when it comes to that, but I can really dance, and that's what like soon. Eventually, I'm gonna definitely incorporate that. Like I want to get dancers and everything. Like. Oh, wow. So, but it's coming. It's definitely coming.
That's dope right there. So yo, all right. So it was the You Got Served movement, the rise, and the inspiration from the praise dance and the stepping. Mm-hmm. All right, you incorporate all of it together. When did you first realize that you love dance? When did you know this is something that I love? Because I can tell by the way you talk about it, dance is a passion as well. So what made you first realize like this is something I want to do?
Really my mom just stuck me in different stuff. I didn't know what I liked. I seen people dancing. I probably said something to her and she just put me in it. Like she always kept me busy and just fell in love with it really.
Okay. So you were doing hip hop, modern dance. What type of dances?
I also did tap. Did tap dancing because I went, like I told you, I went to charter school, Sally B. Howard. We did tap dance. We did African dance. I did ballet for like a short period, like a semester.
Right.
So I got to try all of that.
Wow. So you got different varieties. You got all these different aspirations and inspirations coming in. Which one did you enjoy the most?
I say, you mean type of dance or just anything?
Type of dance in the beginning.
Definitely the hip hop. That was fun.
Right.
I did like tap dancing though. I really did like tap dancing.
Wow. Okay.
That was fun because it was kind of like a step. Because like I said, I was on step team.
Right.
So tapping is basically just stepping, like just you know what I'm saying. It's kind of like making music, kind of almost like if you look at it.
Right. So, okay, so let me ask you a step movie. You got Stomp the Yard,
Mm-hmm.
and then what was it? Step Team with the Girls. Was it Step Team the movie?
I'm not even sure because I didn't watch a lot of step movies. I know Stomp the Yard though.
Okay, cool. So I can't even compare that. So we're not even gonna do that. So I was gonna ask, being a dancer, what's your favorite dance movie?
Dance movie. I actually love Save the Last Dance.
Wow, Save the Last.
That's like my favorite, like from early. Because I remember when I
Right,
was small, that was like one of the first movies we saw in the theater. Like I saw that in the movie theater. And I
right.
remember my parents closing my eyes on the little sex scene and everything. Like
Oh
it was
wow.
my favorite dance movie, like of
Yeah.
all time.
Save the Last Dance is definitely a classic, and they also was blending, fusing the different styles in that movie as well. Okay, so now we're growing up, we're in the church, we're doing the step, we're doing the dance. Now you're in high school. Let's talk about what happened in high school.
In high school, I started hanging with some girls. Like, I ain't gonna say troublemakers, but they weren't on the dean list either.
Oh wow!
So you feel
All
me?
right.
They was yeah,
All
they
right.
cool though. They good people. But like my best friend Brianna, for instance, she from Chicago.
Okay.
So she started rapping. Like she was rapping probably middle school. We went to different middle schools.
Right.
But like we met in elementary, then we went to different middle schools, then linked back up in high school. So I always knew her. And she was kind of like, she gave you that gangster like mentality, personality. If you know her, like anybody from back home, tell like, oh, they call her Chicago. Like, oh, that's Chicago. That's Money Chicago.
Right.
Brianna Money Bag. Like she rap now. She actually still raps. Y'all should check her out. Brian Monet.
Wow.
We gonna come out with a joint EP soon. But that's my brother.
All right.
Yeah, so I started linking with her and some other girls that rap. Like one day they got together and they made a song. I wasn't there actually, and I felt left out. And I was just like, yo, like I wanna make a song. I wanna make a song. I was like, shit, come over. And next day I came over and we was on the computer, like the laptop. We ain't had no mic, no nothing. Just like
right, just going for it.
Yeah.
So all right, so let me ask you a question. Yo, this is a hip hop question. This is for the MCs. Do you remember what program y'all was using the first time you recorded?
I have no idea. Like because I was just rap, like it was her brother. Was it GarageBand? Maybe, I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. I think it was something basic like that. Like I wasn't even paying it. I just knew there was like, hey, hit the beat. This when you rap. Like I ain't know nothing. Like because he was working it. Like I think they did have a little mic for us. So he was on the computer. Like it was just all right. And the quality is horrible. Like that's why I said you go on YouTube, y'all ain't gonna find it. But that quality was trash. But you feel me? It was that was the first.
It happens to the best of us, yo. Certain joints that I got out there, people will never find, yo. That's just something that we do. It's like, yo, once we hit a certain level, all that other stuff, like, nah, that's in the vault right now. So let me ask you, yo, your first session, you with your homegirls, you in high school. Did you write this, or were y'all freestyling, or how did you come about the track?
I wrote mine. My best friend, she could freestyle. It was like two of them could really freestyle. And my other friend wrote it. Like that's what I did the first time. Like I was just writing, and just felt the beat because they actually gave us all the time. I was like, well, y'all just sit right in the room. Then we just got to it. So
okay, you remember what the verse was about? What you wrote about in that first one?
I think it was two. It was Too Pussy Too.
Oh wow.
We remixed it. We were just talking about, feel me, like bitches hating probably. Like I can't really.
Nah, I get what you said.
If I hear the verse, I can rap it, but I can't. But I know I was just talking shit.
I feel you on that. So yo, you pop in your shit. The song comes out. You hear yourself. Were you one of those artists that when you first heard yourself and say, yo, I don't like the way I sound, or did it make you hype? Like, yo, I love
didn't
this.
like it at first. I ain't like it.
Right. Okay. So when you first started out, was it more like, yo, we just hanging out, we having fun, or did you already know this was something that you already wanted to do?
It was a fun thing. It was a hobby.
It was a hobby at first. Okay.
Definitely
So it was 4 of y'all or 3?
4.
Okay. So 4 of y'all start doing like mixtapes, or what did y'all do next? Y'all just was
we just did we didn't take it that sync. Like it was like whenever we just felt like making music or expressing ourselves, we just did it. It just like we probably have like 5 or 6 maybe. together. Then we have separate ones, you know what I'm saying? Like 2 of us maybe did a song. Like I said, Bri, she was doing it in middle school. So it was just whenever we really felt like it, like it wasn't really like a, you know what I'm saying? Something we had to do, just something we wanted to do.
All right, so yo, take me, because I'm not from Wilson, so take me to Wide Awake, right? Y'all in high school. What was the music scene like? What's going on in Wide Awake around this time?
In high school, I was on Drake. I was listening to a lot of Drake, Kendrick. Everybody going to cookout after the football game. That's what I was bumping. Really, I don't know about everybody. I was bumping Drake, Cole, and Kendrick. It was like really the main 3.
Okay, so you got some heavy lyricists up there. You got some heavy lyricists on your list right there. So now let me ask you, okay, you got the song out. You know how in some schools they talk about the lunchroom and people spitting their bars and stuff like that. Did y'all do that in Wilson?
No, nah. I'm pretty sure people were doing it. I wasn't per se. Like we ain't really, I don't know. Like, nah, it wasn't really like that. No.
Okay.
Because like a lot of people, like females anyways, wasn't like, you know, rapping.
Right.
Then when like, because the girls who I hung with, they wasn't even from Wilson. You know what I'm saying? So when they moved, they started rapping, and then like, you know what I'm saying? I guess it kind of became a game. Like another girl kind of started rapping. It's actually really a lot of female rappers though, like because now they coming back out, and they're from Wilson, and they're like, oh, I used to make music, and I actually have a cousin who used to make music. I didn't know she made music. She actually got music videos out when she was like 13, 12. Her name's Jayla.
Wow. But
a lot of people don't know. Like a lot of people from Wilson not promoting their music, but a lot of people make, especially females. Like I seen a lot of females. I'm like, dang, like okay, like we need to collab, like for real. But we don't know. We don't know each other either.
Okay. So, yo, tell me about the music scene. So is it like open mics out there? Do y'all travel? Do y'all go other places? What is the music scene like in Wilson right now?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you because like I said, I live in Rocky Mount.
Right.
But I do all of my, like most of the open mics are in Raleigh. Like that's why like a lot of people in North Carolina like kind of leave North Carolina. Right. Because I know a lot of rappers, like a rapper now, Ja Kirk, like we supposed to collab when he comes back in town, but he's in Texas right now. And he's like really popping off in Texas. Like, so I know a lot of people kind of get away from that area. But Raleigh, Durham area is open mics every week, every single week. But I haven't like I was supposed to do a show before the pandemic popped off, a step show, and I was gonna perform. That would have been my first time performing in Wilson. Wow. Like rapping. So I never even, you know what I'm saying? Which they gotta change, but I don't really, you know what I'm saying? They not really doing anything like that, like open mics or whatever, to my knowledge. Right.
Okay. So yo, you gotta bring the scene out there. So you're doing your thing. You moved to Durham first, right? For college?
Well, yeah. I transferred. I went to Elizabeth City first.
Okay.
For 2 years. That's where I met Aaliyah, my biggest fan.
All right. So let's take me from Wilson High School to Elizabeth City. Mm-hmm. To Durham. Walk me through that. You're doing more music now. Have you got the music bug at this point?
So actually, when I so my mom found my rap book in high school. That's when I stopped making music because she blanked. And you know what I'm saying? So she was like, no, you going to college. This stuff on YouTube and college is gonna see it. No, you can't be saying stuff like this and it's on the internet. Like they're gonna pull it up. And so I'm like, oh, you're right, whatever. Because I didn't see a future in rapping at that time. It was just something I did for fun. Right. So it was like, it ain't killed my dream, but like I never really thought I would be rapping anyways, like for a living. So I just agreed. I was like, yeah, whatever. All right. So I stopped. Like I completely stopped and I ain't rap again until college. And that was 10th grade. That was 10th grade when we kind of first started. And I haven't rapped again since till freshman year of college. That was like 2014, 2015.
Okay. So
that's when I picked it back up.
All right. So you growing up in the church, they hear the lyrics like this, yo, you got a future. That ain't gonna work. So you put the music on hold. Yeah. What made you pick it back up?
My best friend Brianna, the one from Chicago. We were roommates in college. And she just kept saying, like, Destiny, we just need one hit. We need one hit. Like, we can start back rapping. I don't know why she was so on it. Like, But she was just like, bro, we gotta get this money. Like, we just need one hit. Like, that's all we need, Destiny. That's all we need. She just kept saying it. And I was like, you right. She kept naming, like, she was like, look, bro, if they can make that, we can make this. Like, come on, bro. You know we got it. You know we good. Like, I was like, you right. So then I started rapping to my friends that I met in college. Like, I used to rap. I'd be telling them, I used to rap. They was like, nah. So then I rap something for them. They'll be like, oh shit, you can rap. Like, you know what I mean? And when I started getting those like impressions on people, like I was like, shit, like maybe I'm good. Then I started doing open mics on campus.
Wow. At Central or what school?
Elizabeth City.
Elizabeth City, okay. So, all right, you're doing shows on the campus, Elizabeth City. What's the response? Now is it like, yo, you the superstar on campus, or tell me about that.
When I first spit, like it was midnight poetry. They used to have like a midnight poetry every Tuesday night, I think, on the Ramadan at the clock. And I spit, like they went nuts. Like they was like, oh shit, like what the fuck? Because they was not expecting it.
Right.
And the next day, like people were seeing me like on campus, because it's a small campus anyways, but people was just like, yo, like she got bars, yo, like that's talent right there. Like y'all don't like, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Right. Wow.
But people was fucking with it.
And the music is definitely good. So let's talk about your style and let's talk about your talent, because a lot of times when people see you, do they also have a misconception of who you are? They think, oh nah, she's the singer or she's shy.
That's what happened when I performed at this open mic at the Arcade of Thrones. Right. My first time performing there, actually, when I met my manager. Right. I had the outfit I had on was like R&B. Like it just screamed R&B. Like I had my hair short, curly, makeup, you know what I'm saying? So they thought I was about to go sing a tune, and I just like started going dumb. And then they just like, oh shit, like what the fuck?
Right.
So yeah, that was funny. It was hilarious. Like it was hilarious.
Do you like those moments? Is it kind of like an element of surprise for you? Like, all right, they thinking I'm about to come up here and I'm about to
I get a high off that shit. Like I like going somewhere like acting like I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't do something, or I'll be like shit. And then whole time like I'm really like, you know what I'm saying? I can really rap or I can really do certain shit. But I just like sitting back and seeing, like watching my surroundings and see what's up, scoping the place out first. Then, like, all right, I can come out now.
That's dope right there. So let me ask you, because you have a style, and like I said earlier, you're definitely heavy on your fashion. So let me ask you, how did you come up with your style in the beginning? How did you perfect your sound?
Okay, so when I first started rapping, we was just rapping, like we weren't rapping songs, like it was just straight freestyles. Like when my friends would rap, like she'll do maybe 12, I do 12, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a hook, verse, hook, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a layout at all. Right. So when I started back making music in college, I linked with this guy named Jonathan. He makes music. He lives in California. He's pretty successful. Okay. He had the equipment, so I linked with him. He was living in Rocky Mount at the time. And he was like, yo, when you gonna stop like making freestyles all day? I was like, what you talking about? He was like, you gotta make a song. Like, ain't nobody trying to rap freestyles all day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, right. So I'm like, well, what? Like, he was like, make a hook, make a catchy hook, do it. You know what I'm saying? So he kind of helped me structure the layout of a song. Right. And that's when I was like, oh, okay. That's when Flight 9, my first like real song. I was like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, more like this, like type shit. So.
Right. Yeah, you definitely got a vibe. So that's dope right there. So now you're scoping your sound. You're actually writing song format. Where did you get your inspiration, and what artists did you admire first getting in the game? Like sometimes it's not like we want to be like them, but it's kind of like, I rock with them. I like their style. Who are some of those artists that may have influenced you?
Growing up would be Missy Elliott.
Wow.
Because honestly, like when I grew up, when I was younger, I didn't even think she was a rapper. I didn't know what she was. Like,
she's everything. Yeah.
When I grew up, and then they kind of categorized like female rapper, I'm like, yo, she is a rapper. Like, but she not a rapper though. Like, it's like she is, and it's like, yo, like that shit dope as hell. Like I don't like you can't really say what she is. Like
Right.
I like that. Like videos crazy. Like I want to be just like that. Like crazy. Like
Wow.
you don't know what I'm gonna come up with.
Right.
But J. Cole really inspired me to like rap, like the way he does his storytelling.
Right.
Cause my first, like I said, when we rap, it was for fun. Like half the time, like I would be dissing a bitch I didn't like, low key. You know what I'm saying? That's what we would be rapping about sometimes.
Right.
And then one time, like I had a breakup, so I wrote to "In the Morning" by J. Cole. We did that instrumental.
Right.
And like, so that was like the first layout. Like I like pour my feelings out, like but rapping, like
Right.
I'm like, yo, like he kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like his music bring that out, bring that storytelling out.
Them emotions. Right.
Yeah. So.
Okay. All right. So yo, I noticed in a lot of your songs, yo, you do tell stories and you do touch a lot of emotions in your songs. So like, let me ask you, where do you get the inspiration for your music? Is it like, yo, from things you've seen, things people you know going through? Is it personal? Where do you draw the inspiration for your stories?
Just everyday life, literally like life. Because that's what I rap about. You know what I'm saying? Right. Just growing up, being a church girl, then turn into a bad girl, whatever you want to say. I am. Just, you know what I'm saying? My perception of that, my perception of how, you know what I'm saying? Just everything, like,
right.
Life, everything around me, from art, colors, class, anything. Like, I just like to look at it from, you know what I'm saying? Different view.
Yeah, that makes sense right there. So, yo, when you listening to the beat, what's your beat picking process? Like, when do you know this beat is for me? What type of beats do you like?
I'm still sort of finding that sound, but I do like beats with real like live instruments, orchestral sound, like beats. You know what I'm saying? Some classical shit with some bass. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Something nice like that. Like,
all right. So, yo, you be splashing on them. You doing your thing on them. So, yo, you play instruments as well. You said I want live instruments. Don't give me no keyboard stuff. Give me the live instruments. Yo, you play the instruments. What instruments do you play?
I can play the flute really good. I can play. I was on drumline in high school. I played bass one.
Come on now.
Drumline, yes, for a year. Only for a year because they needed help.
Nick Cannon? Come
the
on.
Bass.
Yo, you playing the bass.
Yeah.
But still, so your bass lines should be rocking on the songs.
Yeah. I play bass one. Then I can play the marimba. That's like the xylophone. I learned that by ear. I can play the set a little bit. Just a little bit from watching the set, drum set.
Okay, gotcha.
Just from watching my brother. That's what he had commented, drums.
Right, okay.
I got that from him. And I think that's it. I'm actually currently trying to learn bass guitar now. And piano. My mom plays the piano and my sister plays the piano.
So you from a big musical family?
Yeah, my dad sings.
Oh, wow. So
we got like a little Newbie 5, Jackson 5 going on.
Yo, there's nothing wrong with that, though. So, yo, let me ask you a question, yo. With the live sounds, have you ever had your brother play a drum line for you for one of your songs?
Yeah, he actually, when I used to perform in Elizabeth City, Elizabeth City is like right next door to VA.
Right.
It's a place, I forgot what the name of that place was. It's a club, Montego's, I used to perform. And he came and actually played. It was the drums behind me.
Right.
I think he did that like twice. So yeah, he be ready like whenever it's like a live, because I want to get a live band. That's why I want to learn bass, because I don't know, I just feel like I'll be a badass if I knew how to play bass guitar.
So wait a minute, hold on. So you telling me you're gonna be up there rapping and singing, playing the bass at the same time?
Well, I probably won't be doing all of that, but you know what I'm saying. I might hop on the bass, get off, start rapping. I don't know how it's gonna work out, but I want to learn.
Wow. Yo, that's
or
dope,
I could be playing the bass and singing. You know what I'm saying? Like anything.
Yo, and that's dope, because the thing is like you're more than just a rapper. What I'm hearing is you're an artist. You have musical background, right?
I don't like to even consider myself like just rapper. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm definitely like, that's really not it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So.
Wow. So now you're playing the instruments. You're playing the flute, the xylophone. I can't remember everything. I want to talk about that bass you said. So the bass is the one with the strap, the big jump.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Maybe I'm tripping. How tall are you?
5'4". I
Five
played
four.
bass one, the little one. It was the smallest one.
Okay, I was about
It
to
was the
say
little
five.
one. It was
Okay,
still heavy though.
so you used to get busy.
Yeah, like I was on the drum line. Like when they went down to do the, like I was in it. I was all in it. Like walking down, marching down. I was doing the cadences, all that, like all of that.
Wow.
I can play
Okay.
the quads a little bit. The one with the
Right.
yeah. It's one of our
Wow.
songs I could get down. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Yo, that's dope right there, yo. And the potential with that, because you can take that everywhere. And then, like you said, having a musical family, y'all can also do live shows. And that's one of the things as artists that stands out when the difference between rapping to a track or singing to a track than having an actual band. Most of the bigger artists, they use a band. So the fact that you're thinking that already shows me that you're in a whole different lane than a whole lot of other people. So with the musical experience that you have, do you see beat making down the road in your future?
hell yeah. Like I want to learn that shit right now. Like right now. Like I wish I didn't have a 9 to 5. Oh my
Right.
god, I hope they said y'all don't know where I work, but
Now,
like I don't want a 9 to 5 because I want to spend time just like learning music, like learning the instruments, learning like that's what I need to be doing. I don't need to be working for whoever. Like,
right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying? Like that's what I want to do. Like I want to literally be stuck in a room with all my instruments and doing whatever the hell I want to do. Making music. Like that's what I want to do.
right. Wow. So let me ask you, what type of styles do you like? Neo soul? Do you like the trap? Do you like what type of beats do you like?
I like all of that. I really like trap southern beats.
Right,
Like um I do like West Side type of beats. You know what I'm saying? Like I like all of that. Like I kind of like it morphed into one. Like I be wanting to know how this sound with this. Like you know what I mean? Because I was watching the interview with Pharrell, and
right,
he was saying like when people finding their voice when he's doing like dealing with the artist, he want to see how they voice. He would compare it to textures.
right,
Like how would your a diamond uh sound dropped in Jello? You know what I'm saying?
wow,
Like different shit like that. Like how your
right.
voice would sound on this type of beat or this type of beat. Or like that's what I like. That's what I really want to do.
Yeah,
I want to do some shit. Like I need to find that. Like I need to play around because it is gonna be a lot of changing going on.
right,
Like I'm trying to find out what I sound good doing. I feel like I'm getting closer, but I'm
right.
definitely not there yet. But I'm getting close.
Yo, that's dope right there, yo. And the thing that you just said is you watching other people, and even with this, with the podcast, I watch a lot of podcasts, and I watch a lot of like Drink Champs, different people, $1 million worth of game, and I study from them. Watching them is like, yo, okay, I like what they're doing. I don't want to do that. And so when you say you're watching Pharrell and those again, now the funny thing about it, I was telling you earlier, like, yo, most of the people that I bring on the show is like I see something in them, like, yo, I rock with that. When I seen you, I'm like, yo, okay. I first thought model because the colors and the different designs and the different clothes and the way you put yourself together. Thinking she's got to be the model or a designer. But then when I found out you do music, it's like, okay, I think some of the first songs I heard you were singing. So I'm like, okay, she's a singer, but not a singer in that kind of that kind of way, but like who can I say like the Lauryn Hill kind of
Yeah,
Dej Loaf type
yeah,
of vibe.
yeah.
So I'm like, yo, that's dope. But then when I heard you start spitting, I said, oh, wait a minute. Okay, so she's because you're lyrical. Some women just rapping words. One
hmm
plus two. No, you actually spitting. And then I've heard you when you talking your shit. I've heard you when you telling stories. And it's like they're all solid in each one. So if it came down to a genre, which one do you like the most? Which one is your lane? Do you feel most comfortable
I I I would say because they got like I guess a new genre out now, like kind of like trap soul.
in?
I
Right,
guess that's what you would call it. I think I fit right there
right,
because I can get hip hop, and I could definitely get kind of R&B soul. So I
right.
would literally put myself like right in between somewhere.
Okay. So even when you say R&B, I think of you more of a neo soul than R&B pop. It's more like a neo soul, like you said, like a soul sound. So but don't put yourself in a box. Try it all because you know what I mean. So that works. We got another video you want to jump into. We still got like 2 or 3 more. So you want to go ahead and throw one out the way so we can let them see what you do. I think this is another one of the earlier ones. And then after that, we're going to move them up to nowadays because they need to see where you come from to where you're going.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to jump into a video right quick and then we'll be right back. Let's get into it.
Had to slow it down.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Baby, so tell me, are you gonna ride for me? Raining, is it ugly out there? Tell me you love me. When I'm in my feelings, I just need a little healing from you. Can we just agree? We belong together, you my baby, my forever, and I'm terribly sorry. You ain't never had a real one like me. I'm one in a million.
1 in a million, one that can give you that special feeling, one that can hop on your dick and kill it, one who stay down when shit hit the ceiling, going to war with anybody. Don't ask if I'm coming, cause I'ma keep riding. Ain't gon' stop, I stay on go. Just something about when our bodies colliding. Handful, but you can handle me. Think about you off the board randomly. I'm your favorite female rapper. Got you tuned in, you a fan of me. Been around for a while, know this to be true. Seen all my sides, know every review. My ins and outs, the roundabouts. I capture the moment, my favorite views. Picasso with the words, I talk you in. Now I'm all you need in this world of sin. Power cup and hours like we setting trends. See me for me, you put on the lens. Been there through curves and all the bends, through ups and downs, through all the rounds, from sun to moon to hell to back like Jody when he slept. You bet they ate the cat.
Baby, so tell me, are you gonna ride for me when I'm raining? Is it ugly out there? Tell me you love me. When I'm in my feelings, I just need a little healing from you. Can we just agree? We belong together, you my baby, my forever, and I'm terribly sorry. You ain't never had a real one like me. I'm one in a million.
So what it's gonna be? You staying here, you coming with me. You hold my heart, but I got the key. Ain't giving it up till you pay that fee. Ain't no breaking into this shit. Can't kick doors on me, I'm too sick. But you can break a wall in this click. I'll help tear it down on your dick. Afterwards, you ain't going nowhere. Can't no bitch even try to compare. Undiscovered gem, I'm too rare. Ain't no friendly shit I don't share. I'm that crazy bitch, I don't care. Better ask somebody about me. Ain't no fucking round on me. Over my heart, I'm done playing fair.
I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it up.
Show me off like diamonds, I'll be your rock. If you stay down, then I get on top. Riding you right off the motherfucking lot. Knocking you right out your motherfucking socks. You gon' be wanting to marry this pussy. I'm keeping this shit on motherfucking lock.
Baby, so tell me, are you gonna ride for me when I'm raining? Is it ugly out there? Tell me you love me. When I'm in my feelings, I just need a little healing from you. Can we just agree? We belong together, you my baby, my forever, and I'm terribly sorry. You ain't never had a real one like me. I'm one in a million. Let's catch a vibe. What's on your mind? Let's take our time.
I'm definitely rocking with that one too. I had to put that in the comments right there, yo. I'm definitely rocking with that song. Yo, that's hot right there. So, yo, I like the vibe on the song. The thing about it is, you said a lot of the songs that you put together with collabos, with singing like that. Did you write that song or did y'all collab that together?
I wrote that song, that whole thing, and she sung it. She's from North Carolina. She's from Wilson, actually.
She's from Wilson too. Okay.
She's from Wilson. She sings. Her name's Kadeja. She goes by Deja Ray. And she has some music out. I seen her singing and on like Facebook dropping videos. So I was like, and I knew she would sound good for that hook. So I was like, damn, I'm gonna get her to do it.
Okay.
So we went, recorded it, and shot a video.
Yeah. So and it's definitely working, yo. So yo, let's talk about the backstory. What was going through your mind when you heard the beat? Because yo, you said some things in that song. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it there. But you said some things. So what was going through your mind, and what inspired that track?
Um, I was dealing with relationship problems. Obviously, like it was. I was just at a place, like you know what I'm saying. Like, what are we gonna do? Either we gonna do this or not. You know what I'm saying? Type of thing. That's my mom.
Oh, damn. All
So,
right.
yeah, like just came from what I was dealing with really. I knew I wanted some singing in it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I did both. Like I could have rapped the whole thing. I could have kind of finessed it and rapped the hook, but I was like, nah, it sound good with a nice voice. You know what I'm saying? Like a nice sound. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just made some shape.
Yo, and I'm gonna tell you, yo, that song right there is like one of those songs where it's like you can hear on the radio, but it's like going through relationship issues. You know what I'm saying? It's like personal situations anyway. Anytime somebody's real and they're vulnerable in their lyrics, it's like when I heard the song, I'm like, I like the vibe, yo. Can we disagree? And all this is like, yo, okay, boom, that's a vibe. So that's like kind of like even with the Eve, and you got different women that rock them lanes, the Trinas. Well, not lyrical when I say Trina, no disrespect to Trina, but she has those songs that's for the ladies that you
Yeah,
can rock with. You get what I'm
yeah,
saying? And it's
yeah.
like the beat and the hook sets it off, and then
Mm-hmm.
Trina comes in and do her thing. When I heard the vibe to this one, it was kind of almost like one of those big R&B relationship Keisha Cole type moments.
Yes,
One of
like
those,
I hear Keisha Cole when I heard this. Like I'm glad you said it. Like
right? So now you write in the words. Did you write the hook first, or did you write the verse first, or how did you go about?
the definitely the hook. Like I just heard it. I don't know. Like I could just the words just be coming like in my head. That's it.
Right,
Like it may be one word at first, the downbeat.
right.
Then I repeat it, and then like just come up with the rest. Like it just kind of comes out like that, like water for river.
Okay. Well, yo, that's a natural talent. That's a God-given talent. And like I said, I'm definitely rocking with the song. So now y'all lay it down. What was the process like? Was that one of your first collabs outside of your original friends, or how did that work? Did y'all already know each other, or y'all were familiar? How did that go?
That wasn't the first collab, but the process. We went to the studio. We linked up. I actually sent her the lyrics first. Sent her
Okay.
the lyrics. Sent her the beat, and I sent her recording of me singing it, so
Right.
she could be practicing it.
Right.
Then we got there. She had her flow. You know what I'm saying? I had to let her know to make it yours. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like I do want it to sound like this or have this pitch, but you gotta like make it yours.
Right.
Like regardless of the like you singing it. Like it's my words, but you're singing it. So you gotta make it sound like it's coming from you.
Right.
Like you need to pretend like you feeling this pain. Like you basically. So and she did. So
And it definitely worked. And the thing is, with recording and textures and the different voices, that's the importance of it, because you don't want to just have one voice the whole time where it sounds. So adding them flares. So all right, you hearing it in your head. I can hear somebody singing this. Now you find her. She sings it. She lays it down. How did that feel now? Seeing your creation, your thought come to life on this beat. Now you're hearing it back. Cause like, and sometimes when I'm writing in them moments, it's like I'm in there and I'm excited. I'm hitting the wall like, yo, that's rocking. What were you thinking while y'all was making this song? And then
like
you hearing
I
it
felt like this was a hit. Like when I first heard it, I was like, just sound like some radio shit. Like I just kept right on. Like I loved it. Like I loved it. It felt good. Like hearing somebody else singing my lyrics, and then that's when like boom, songwriting. I could do that because
right.
I know it's a lot of songs that I know I wouldn't sound good on, but Beyonce might sound good on it, or whoever. You know what I'm saying? Some celebrity might. Come on, so I think it's possible.
You never know. So now you're writing. Yeah, I got the song. So now the song is out. You were still in Wilson or Elizabeth City at this point when you
No,
did
that song that was when that was after my child, so I'm back in Rocky Mount
So you back
when I
in
made
Rocky
that.
Mount. Okay. So now you pick back up the pen. You go through your motherhood experiences. Now you're back.
Mm-hmm.
Was this one of the first songs or the
No,
second?
this was it's one right before this. I don't think you saw that one because it's not I don't think it's on my channel.
Right.
but it's a video I did with a rapper from Rocky Mount
Okay.
named Luciano Basmo. Is
Wow.
his rap name, but me and him are like really cool. We did a video. The same guy
Right.
who shot that video shot that one.
Okay.
So it's probably
Right.
under his YouTube channel. But yeah, so that was the first one. And so that one was shot literally like maybe a month after that one. So that was the second one after my pregnancy.
Wow.
So, but that was one of the earliest ones from my like comeback.
Right. Okay. So now you're coming back. You do the collab in Rocky Mount. What was that like? Was he already more established, or y'all were both starting
Well,
out? Okay.
him, the videographer,
The videographer and the guy that you collab with on the song.
so the guy when the videographer was already established. He was great. The guy who was on the collab, when I made Flight 9, he was
Right.
actually in that video at the
Wow.
party scene with the
Right.
dreads. He was in that video. He wasn't rapping at the time though. And he was telling me like, yo, I want to start rapping, like, cause his cousins was rapping, and he got inspired off of me. Like, he was telling me in that video, like, yeah, like I'm trying to get in there, I'm trying to do this too. Like,
Wow.
so I had fell off like after that because I had got pregnant, like
Right.
after college or whatever. He picks up and start writing, like he going dumb, like mixtape, getting DJs on the mixtape, like spending money, like videos,
Right.
doing all this, like. So he put me back out there,
Right.
making music. And
Wow.
now I'm currently trying to put him back out there because he's
Right.
taking a break right now. But he's
Right.
gonna be back.
Yeah, that's how it works. So I'm gonna tell you, that's the thing about music and how life comes back around full circle. Is like it be the same way, like you said. You inspired him, he inspired you. Now you about to inspire him. But it's like everybody's going to the next level. So it's like
Yeah,
every
pretty
time
much.
when you come back, right, you come back stronger and harder than you even left. So that's a beautiful thing. Y'all have a strong relationship as far as music. So y'all both, now you're gonna pull him back out, hopefully on the next project.
Yeah,
That'll get him
definitely.
out. Okay, so now you did. All right, is this on that last song that we just played? Is that on the New Girl 1 or is that the New Girl 2?
2.
So New Girl 2. So New Girl 1 was pre-pregnancy.
Yeah.
New Girl
Early
2.
college. Yeah, early college.
Got you. Okay, so all right, now I'm caught up to speed.
Mhm.
So New Girl 2 hits now. You're back.
Yeah, back. That's like a breakout. Like
all
back.
right. So let me ask you. You're an artist, but you're a rapper at the end of the day. So while you was gone, a lot of girls start popping up, boom, 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 popping up like popcorn. When you was recording, was it like, yo, I'm coming back for my spot? Or was it like, yo, did you have something to prove, or you was just doing music? Like, honestly.
I don't think I had anything to prove.
Right.
I kind of wanted to prove that females have more to talk about. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Because that's all I was hearing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's out there. Well, I ain't gonna say that's all I'm hearing, because a lot of these females that rap like about sex actually has other songs. Like Mulatto got some good songs that's not
Right.
about sex, but they're not played. Especially Megan, like Crying in the Car. I don't think she got a video for that song, but that song was deep. Like she talking about her grandma and her family, but that they not pushing that song. They pushing Crybaby and all this other, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
so I feel like I want to be able to do what I want to do. Like if I want to promote this, you know what I'm saying, this side of me today, I want to promote that. If I want to promote Sexy Jacinda tomorrow, I want to do that. Like,
right. Okay. So let me
I want
ask
it
you.
all out there, not just that. I don't want you to just see me as sex. Like,
Right. And that's the thing. You just said a powerful thing. When you're on a major label, they kind of dictate what songs is played in your image. So a lot of these women, you're right. Like a lot of them, they get stereotyped as, oh, they just sexy, but on their albums, they have, I can't think of none that don't have at least 2 songs that's talking about something. But from the outside looking in, people only see the sexy side. So let me ask you, what's your plan? Do you want to go with the majors? Do you want to stay independent? What's your plan?
I definitely want to stay independent. I do want to. I know when the time comes, like it's gonna be so many decisions, you know what I'm saying? And it is an advantage. But like I just if that were to come, like I have to be super like careful, super, you know what I'm saying? Like I just gotta be on my, that's why I be watching so many interviews and so much like mistakes they've made, because I'm not making those same mistakes. Like I'm not about to be a slave to this industry and you taking this money, you know what I'm saying? Because we making a lot of money, But it's like niggas ain't never made that much money, so they don't even know how much they not getting, or they don't really care to a certain extent because they all getting. It's like, nah, I need all that because they getting off, and they gonna keep getting off. So I definitely want to be able to be in there when all like, nah, y'all not gonna play me. So
I feel you on that. So you said it twice. I was gonna let it rock the first time. You watch interviews, you study. I said I do a lot of studying, right? So let me ask you, okay. So when you're studying these artists, I used to watch a lot of unsung, and the other side of the game. You hear people, they had a celebrity, but they're not satisfied with the deal they may have got, or they may have felt like they were done wrong. Mm-hmm. What are some lessons that you learned from watching other people that you won't make the same mistake?
Well, first I'll not let outside influences, determine my decision making. Right. That's one. Definitely just read, and if you can't understand what's going on, like get you a lawyer that don't work for them. I have heard that, like, because they'll try to get you that way, like get somebody who's not affiliated with them and to, let you know what it is, like pretty much, like just be extra careful. It's really basic stuff, like it's real basic stuff. It's just when that money get in your face, like you forget, you get stupid.
Right. Yeah. They start offering you hundreds of millions of dollars, or hundreds.
You like
of thousands.
Shit, where I sign up? You know what I'm saying? Like no, like it's I'm gonna be like shopping for a car. You ain't gonna shop for the first thing. Like first label hit me, nah. Like I need to shop around. Like I ain't. You know what I'm saying? For real though. Like I need to look around first because if you want me, somebody else want me. They gonna want me, and you know what I'm saying? That's what I want to be. Like I want to be in control. Like I don't want you to have to control me.
Right, and that's a powerful thing.
Making the music. You feel me?
Right, creative control is a powerful thing, and a lot of pioneers in the game, they fought for creative control, and it's like now that we have the knowledge, you said the key thing. I do a lot of studying. I'll do a lot of watching. One thing that I see is a lot of artists is they focus just on the music, and they begin to make the same mistakes. Not that the story is not, or the information is not out there. It's just that they're focused on music. But it's smart that you study in the game, because it's like, these people came before me. I don't want to get jammed up. I don't want to be one of these stories where it's like I had all this success, but no money. So one thing I always like to ask people is, if you had to choose, if I was a label and I'm sitting there, I'm like, I rock with your music. Do you want to be famous or do you want to be successful? What's your answer?
Successful. Boom.
You're one of those light bulbs that the game needs, because that's a trick question that they ask. So what we're talking about right here, the same thing. So when they ask these people that in the consultation, they say, do you want to be famous or do you want to be successful? Most artists, they want the fame. I want to be as big as Drake. I want to be like Beyonce. I want to be that. So now they say, okay, now they put all this marketing, promotion, and money behind you, right? It costs millions of dollars. So now when the money starts coming in, we have the issue that we were just talking about. Like, hold on, I'm not getting all my money, But they're saying, wait a minute.
You gotta pay for it.
You gotta pay for it. But not only do you have to pay for it, we asked you what you wanted. You said you want the fame, so you're big as Drake. What's the problem? So then when we look at like the Megans and stuff like that, where they're a household name, now she's a household name. She may not agree with the paperwork. And she's saying, whoa, but my money ain't right. Would you give up the fame to go back if you was in that situation?
I mean, yeah, because I had it for at least for a little while. You know what I'm saying? If I have real supporters, they're going to follow me regardless.
Right.
So I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather really just have the money and be low key. If I had I want a private Instagram. Like I don't want my shit public. But I know I'm not gonna really get a lot of, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, I really don't care about being known.
Right. And some of the most successful people, they can walk into regular stores and nobody would even know who they are. So again, I can tell you have a good head on your shoulders. I can tell that this is something that you're serious about. So let's talk about the creating and design part, because like I said, we've been bringing it up here and there. Do you style yourself, or do you have a stylist, or where do you get your inspiration for your look?
I style myself. I get inspiration from movies, or photography, like magazines, really weird kind of stuff. Like, if I could describe, like, people think it's weird, but it's really like it's really cool stuff. Like, it's a Nasty magazine on Instagram. Like, that's a really cool magazine. But it's some weird shit. Like, they got some weird shit on there that people think, but it's really cool. It's a movie with a girl. She had a wig on, like this short kind of bobbish, like Dora kind of wig, and like she was just dressed like kind of like preppy, but it was like it would be bland, like black, and she'll have like one color pop, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. So I get a lot of inspiration from that, like just stuff I see, movies, magazines, pictures, anywhere, and I kind of want to look like that, or depends on how the song go. And I'm like, okay, like, Lord, You Know My Heart. I had on a blonde wig, and I was going for like an emo kind of look, like dark. So that's why I had on dark makeup, black dress. One of the scenes was in a red dark room. So kind of went for that look. Like, I didn't want to look like myself at all. I kind of want to look totally different every time.
That's one thing I was going to say. You definitely change your look a lot. So it's like, yo, you versatile, but a lot of people can't pull that off. So you're drawing it from different inspirations. So let me ask you, is it kind of like how some people, they go in the booth and they become somebody else? This is like my getaway. Is it like a secret identity, or is it like, yo, this is just the side y'all don't get to see? Because I know you're very private. I know you don't want the spotlight and everybody all in your business. So it's like, when you turn into Jacinda, is it like, okay, boom, this is that, but destiny is off limits?
Yeah, kind of, sort of, yeah. Because it's like, I don't know. It's kind of like anime. You know what I mean? Like, you see a character. I'm not into anime, but like when I see it, like, you know how people dress up like anime characters. Like, I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like costume stuff, and just create out there, like out there.
Right, and you like the bright colors.
Yeah.
Have you always been that way, or as you got older, you learned to embrace that, or were you always into fashion and design?
I've always been into not so much fashion, like, but design, just art in general. Really, like, just always been into it.
Okay, I respect that. And then, if I'm not mistaken, you was writing before all this. You always been a writer.
Yeah, like I used to write nonfiction stories, fiction stories, and I would post them on my door, like on my wall. Like, some of my family members probably still remember, like, I would have stories just all on my door, like 2-page stories, just, and it looked like a door, just words. And I was probably like 8 or 9 when I used to do that.
Wow.
Like, I just like writing I like to write. Like, when I first thought about going to college, that's what I was going to go for, journalism.
Wow.
That went out the window, but that's what I wanted to go for, like writing, because I like to write.
Right. Nah. So that's the thing. It's like, even as kids, it's like, yo, we don't know. We just thinking these are hobbies that we like, not knowing that these things are going to shape our future. So you always being a writer, that now comes back around with your songwriting, with your music. Do you also come up with the ideas for your videos? Do you write the treatments for your videos?
Yeah. I like the storyboard because I took a film class at Elizabeth City. So, like, anything that I get from, like, class, like, I kind of try to incorporate, and it makes the video go a lot smoother because you know exactly what you want to do. You know what that scene's supposed to look like. Like, when I ride past, like, just the other day I was doing a video, and when I ride past, I see a vision of something. Like, so I tell the camera, I was like, you got to stand right here because this is how I saw it. You know what I'm saying? When I rode past. So you literally, like, you got to be there.
Right. Family definitely representing for you in the comments. The family going hard, yo. That's yeah. And we was talking about that earlier, yo. Like, being independent artists, you don't always get that success. So to see people's, showing up, people commenting, people, yo, that's dope. How does that make you feel receiving that support?
It feels really good, like really, really good, because I don't express my feelings a lot. That's why I guess it comes out in the music. Like, and when people get it, like, whoa, like, It's like, yeah.
Right. Yo, and I get that. It's like, yo, because you being an artist, it's kind of like you're sharing a personal side of yourself through the music. And it's like, I know some of the most deepest artists, it's like their story lies somewhere in their music. Where it's like you have all the questions. It's like if you just listen to the music, you get all the answers. Are you that way?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Like I made that letter to my past.
Right.
Is a song about my ex best friend and my son's father, my ex boyfriend.
Right.
And that song just laid it out. Like, I ain't explain shit to them. I ain't say nothing. Like, I just came out with that shit. Like, cause you feel me? We had some shit going on.
Right.
And boom, like that was just the best way. I was like, you know what? Like, y'all, cause it's that like they said I wasn't affectionate or I didn't express myself, but I did. You know what I'm saying? I did it in that way.
Wow.
And they may not have liked it, but it's like
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So all right, hold on. I would slow down. You're taking me fast. Let's slow down. So all right, you're going through with your ex-friend.
Yeah.
And then your ex relationship. Was he kind of dumped he found out
okay,
it's
so,
over in the song? Like, hold on.
So if you go to the actual cover of the song,
right.
Because I'm a graphic designer, so I made that cover and it was a picture of them together, right? But I morphed out their faces. So you couldn't see, nobody knew it was them until now. Like, unless you listen to this, but I had friends who knew. That was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, and when they sing, because when they saw it, they know it's them. They knew it was them. That's when they was like, oh shit. Like, that's when I started getting phone calls. Like, but a lot of people didn't know. A lot of people just didn't know it was them. It's really them. And I morphed their faces like blur. You can't see shit, but you see them. You see their hair, you see their outfit, and they're sitting right next to each other. And it's just letter to my past. And it's funny, and it's ironic that they're sitting next to each other because they hate each other. They hate each other. Like, they fought over me. So that's where it's like some shit he did affected our relationship with her.
Right.
And it became like a big, like, but it's all like that. It was all tied in. It was like meant for all of that to happen.
Right.
Like all that shit now, like now that it all happened, it's like, oh, I see how it happened. But it tied. It was like a big old web of shit, but it included all of us.
Right. Wow. Wow. So life has a way of playing itself out. And also words have power. So it's like a lot of times, have you ever noticed sometimes you may even just be writing and it's like later on down the road, it may happen, even if it didn't happen then? Has that ever happened to you before?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
All right. So it's like, yo, that's yeah, it's like deja vu almost. But it's like, yo, even I noticed a lot of times, even with like Big and stuff like that, where he was saying he was broke in the beginning, but he was like, yo, I'm going to have money. I'm going to be the greatest. I'm going to be. And it's like, even on the flip side, you had Tupac that I'm not going to live long. I'm not going to live long. So
yeah, like I feel like artists kind of know.
Right. And then,
you know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know.
Words have power. And, you know, that's back to the Bible. The mouth, you know, words definitely have power. It's power in words. So definitely, yo. So you manifesting, you're doing the song. Okay. Cause I got letter to the past, but that's a concert version. Cause I seen the cover and I'm like, yo, wait a minute. Like you said, the face is blurred out. I didn't want to go there and be messy. So I'm like, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, I brought the mess.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I sometimes when people know us, it's like, yo, they listening and they trying to figure out like, yo, so who they talking about or what are they doing? Does that happen to you being from North Carolina? I know I'm in North Carolina. Is it the same way out there with you where it's like you put out a song and people more than listening to the song, they're too busy trying to figure out who you're talking about or what are you talking about?
Yeah, a lot of times, yeah, like especially my family. Who you talking about next? Who, you know what I'm saying? Or yeah, pretty much. Like sometimes they don't, but a lot of times, yeah. And it's usually my family though that be nosy.
Okay, but that's all love, you know what I'm saying? It's different than the person that went to school with you, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so family.
Or yeah, when I talk about niggas, yeah, they really be trying to be like, who she? Is she talking about so and so? Like, you know what I'm saying? They be trying to figure that shit out.
Wow. Okay. So, yo, all right, being a female in the industry, right? Being a female, what's some of the hardest adversities you had to overcome so far?
Niggas trying to give you free shit or do shit for you, telling you it's free. Right. Nothing's free. Like you always gotta, you know what I'm saying? They like you and all of this. Like you may not like them at all, but since you done did that studio time for free or whatever it was that you know what I'm saying, it's like they want to feel entitled. Like,
Right.
So it's like, no. Do everything yourself. Literally everything. Like, get your own beats, buy your own beats, pay for your own studio time, videos, shows, all that.
Yeah, that's real right there. And like you said, you do your graphic designs, you write your treatments, you write your songs. So you do it, your hands on with a lot of your stuff. All right, we got the Letter to the Past video queued up, the performance. You just gave a little insight, so I'll let you introduce that, and we'll throw to the concert video of that one.
Which one for the video?
Letter to
my past.
Yeah, it's the concert video.
Okay, so yeah, this is video. Is with ABH Industries, A Broken Heart. He filmed this right out of his living room. Letter to My Past by Jacinda.
Here we go.
27.
Right. We keep it going. We're gonna roll it. We keep it rolling.
Slow it down so you can understand. I will never love another man like you again. Hard to walk away and close the door on your best friend. Cherish all the time and memories that we spent. If I could go back in time, I'll go to the laps over dinner and wine. Back in the bull, we were young in our prime. School kids on drugs and my cup was that slime. Poppins as you'd open up over time. Show you my heart, I have yours, you have mine. Ain't see you coming, you must skip the line. We rode off in the sunset, lost at the beach, living life, no regrets. Moved in together, winning on a path. All I remember is nights we had sex. You shot my club up and hit one. Doc took his life with his potion. Shit ain't work out with Jody, shit in motion. Chasing that cake, I stayed in the bull, you back and wide awake. Fucking when we link like it's a race. Take a shot of you, don't need a chase. Don't need a chaser to take you down. In campus crossings, chasing crown. Your soul was lost, but our love was found. Then you ate my cake up, nigga, by the pound. I took your dick without a sound. We taking trips, we out of town. Shit was sweet, life was golden. We was art, we was molding. We stayed down and never folded. Stayed on top, I forever wrote it. Yeah, forever wrote it. I was the best, nothing less. Your love for me, I made you show it. Yeah. Then you showed your demons. Showed me they be creeping, no sleep. Pillow wet all night, your mind leaking from overthinking. But then you come with me, I clean it by the weekend. They know I'm a real one, them niggas peeping. Downtown smoking gas, back to class reeking. Man, I miss them days. If it costs to go back, there's bread that I'll pay. Just to make it all better so that you can stay. You see our future in color, but I can see the gray. Yeah, I can see the gray.
All right. Yo, so I mute the mic right there, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, hold on. Now you good to go. Yo, you know what happened? We did the Letter to the Past first.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the introduction. We started with that one. Okay, this one right here.
27707.
Right. Okay. Right. I told you, I'm like, yo, I was gonna play the performance, but when I seen the video, I'm glad we were talking about what we was talking about, even though we played it in the wrong order. It goes hand in hand because that song right there, I don't know if it's fictional. I don't know if it's real.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to say or say. That's up to you as an artist. But you painted a picture. Then you came back with the visual. Is that your family in the video?
Yeah, I shot that video for over like a month's time. It was real. It was all real. We went to the beach because I was getting footage for that song. I was like, I kind of wanted it to be like a home video type of thing, like
right,
because the song was about him.
Right. Okay. So, I was gonna let you put it out. I put one and one together, right? From watching it and listening to the song. But the creativeness of it. I loved how you did the home personal videos. I didn't know you had did it. I didn't know
Yeah, I
you
did
shot
that.
it. Okay. But the way that the storyboard went, the way that you used the visuals from you and him, you brought the family in, and then
Mhm.
as the story's playing, where did this song come from? Because the song is actually a banger. The song is a banger. Sometimes it comes from the situations transpire the song to come. But the song is actually a hit record. What inspires you to write the song?
So we were broken up. That's my son's dad.
Okay.
We were broken up. I knew that it wasn't gonna last. Well, I knew that we weren't gonna get back together. Let me say that because we
Right.
were on a break. We wasn't like broken up. And he wanted to, make things work. But it's like in my heart, I knew it wasn't gonna happen that way. So I
Right.
tried to express it in a song by saying basically, I loved you. Shit we had was real. I cherish all the memories. And in the end, I say, you see our future in color, but I can see the gray. Meaning,
Wow.
I see where this is not going to work. You seeing it's going to work, but I know it's not going to work. But the shit I did feel, because like certain people feel like you leave them, you ain't love them at all.
Right.
And that's his mentality. Like, oh, you leaving me, you don't love me. It's like,
Right.
nah, I did. Like, I'm leaving because I love you, but I love me more. So
Right.
it's like I have, you know what I'm saying? Like that's basically what I was trying to say. And I don't know if he caught it or not. A lot of people didn't catch it. They just thought, oh, love song, you love that nigga, blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, I did, but if you actually heard what I said, it's like
Right.
I know it's not gonna. Sad to close the door on my best friend. Cherish all the moments. You know what I'm saying? Like basically, like I literally said that.
Now,
So that's where that came. When I heard the beat, like I literally wrote that in 20 minutes. Like, swear to God, like I heard that beat and because usually I might take a break.
Right.
Because I'm gonna do it in one setting. I'll take a break. But that song right there, I remember because like I think I don't know what I was doing. I was at home alone. I just wrote it like in my room. Like the entire thing from beginning to end, because it's not like a song. It's kind of like a freestyle song.
Right.
It ain't got no hook. So I literally like it just came like everything. Like I don't know where it came from. It just like as soon as I heard it, I heard the first line in my head. Like I was like, yo, and it just spilled out because it's like I've been like I needed to say that to him, but
Right.
I think I was like I didn't want to say it. I was nervous, kind of scared. Like I didn't know like how to break that down. So I had it when in that song I said everything.
Right. Then yeah, you did. You definitely did. And that's the thing. So speaking of the song, all right, I like the song. But if I'm a guy and I walk in the house and my girl is playing that song and she's cleaning up, she's sipping her wine, and this song is playing, I'm just gonna turn around. At least it's one of those. It's like you done messed up.
Mm-hmm.
That's not like we going out tonight, and then she put on 2707. It's one of those like deal breakers. It's like yo, so we went out and you never called me. Hey, I got a song for you. It's one of those. So it's like, you definitely, from what we were talking about earlier, storytelling. That's the beautiful thing with music and creativity. Even biggest fan that was up here earlier, she was saying that growth. So I can say from the beginning, from the first videos we played, this Smoke on the Flight 9 to now, your storytelling. Because when they're listening to that song, with the visual or not, you're seeing it.
Yeah.
You're seeing a woman at the end of her rope.
Mm-hmm.
She's tired. This dude done messed up for the last time, and it's over. This ain't one of those love movies where it's like he pull up at the end and he's playing the Boys to Men and he's outside and like, yo, baby, and she's like, I'm good. So now you say, okay, as artists, I understand, because a lot of times it's like our words can be hurtful.
Mm-hmm.
And in certain situations, like I'm not even gonna say that. But that outlet is the music. So now you hear the beat and you start to cry out your words, not crying like boo-hoo crying, but you're letting it go. You definitely did that. So
Thank
it's
you.
like whatever expression you had or whatever you was feeling, you put it in the song, because it's like when the listener hears it,
Mm-hmm.
it almost kind of messes up their day. Not in a bad way, where it's
Yeah,
like,
but like
yo,
dang, made them think.
right. Where it's like, yo, like, yo, this joke is snoring again. Like that, now you just start, is it worth it? Do I even want to stay? Did you know when you was creating that song, the power that song would have?
Yeah, I did, especially when I recorded it, because I
Right.
recorded it in one take. I walked in because that was the only song I was doing that day, and I was actually supposed to do something for the engineer A-Rock.
Right.
I had to do like a shoot for him, so he was like, shit, I record you for free since you're doing this or whatever, like you doing this little photo shoot for me. And so he was gonna record that, get it out of the way. And literally I got it out of the way, like we recorded, but because he thought it was gonna be some time, you know what I'm saying? Like engineers think, oh, like no, like I went in there, sung it, because he has the lights, shit was lit, like I was lit up to do say a little bit.
Right.
Went in there, sung it one take, and was done. Like ad-libs, he did his thing, and that was it. We went home. Like there was like I'd never been in the studio in and out that fast. Like, but that song, like literally.
Right. See, that's the thing. See, yeah, man, you're messing me up. Yeah, you're messing me, because when I heard it, I'm telling you, I watched the performance. I was gonna play it all the way through, but I'm like, nah, yo, you did the performance, but I'm like, yo, when I seen the video, like this story, it's like the people that you named earlier, like the Missies, you got that influence in some of your videos. J. Cole with Forest Drive.
Mm-hmm.
How his videos it was like personal. He took it back to the house where he was from. That's the vibe I get from that, like a Jill Scott, Erykah Badu, one of those. So when I say like, yo, you're bigger than just a rapper, yo, you're really bigger than a rapper. I can see that on somebody's movie. I can hear that on somebody's soundtrack, and then that video be playing, or that be the lead song for like a what was that with Taraji? Where she acrimonium,
Yeah.
something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like that breakdown scene, that waiting to exhale moment where she's about to burn the car down.
That I just lost that moment.
Right. So now you're saying, see, this is again, we never talked about this. This live air.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm getting from the song.
Yeah.
Now,
that was my last straw. Like that was it. That was it. Like we was already broken up.
That's what I'm saying.
Already broken up. So, like, I don't know. That was it. I couldn't, because I knew I couldn't do it myself. I knew I ain't have the courage to say, yo, this isn't going to work. I know it's not going to work, even though you think it is. Because he still won't gonna get it. And I don't think he still got it. Like, he heard it, but he ain't accept that shit.
Right. He's like, nah, yo, that ain't, nah, we're going to make it work. So, yo, I don't want to make this a clown session. You know what I'm saying? I really don't.
Yeah.
But you really meant what you said. If it's like, boom, like you said, you just sat down with it, wrote it.
Yeah.
You get there, one take it. Like you said, I was really at my last straw.
Yeah.
When, as artists, when we're in that moment, that's when we make some of our best material.
Yeah.
The cost for the record is the pain that people don't see about.
Yeah.
They don't know about the nights, the sleepless nights, the stress.
Mm-hmm.
But in those moments, that's when we're most creative. That's when we make our best work.
Yeah, and it's crazy because it's like you also have to think about, well, how they gonna feel about it after you wrote all this about them. Like I said, these songs went public, and I'm talking about real people, real stuff, real beef, real drama. Like this shit is real as fuck. Like I know a lot of people that know me from social media kind of can put two and two together, and they know exactly what I'm talking. So it's like, damn, like how they getting looked at, how people. So all of that is in the back of my mind. Why I gotta release this, but it's like I gotta do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so okay, I'm gonna just put myself in his situation, right?
Yeah.
Song is rocking, right? Yo, you know, she just dropped the song. Let's hear it. Nah, not this one.
Yeah, because I got some good ones about him. I got some, you know what I'm
right.
saying, ones.
So it's like, yo, I want to hear the music. And I can imagine the friends is saying, not this one. Right. You don't gotta see. That's when you know you're all the way done. You see, you heard that laugh you just did. What was that? Do it again?
No.
Right. No, but yo, I say that to say you released it. You're on to another chapter. You move on to the next level. As artists, some of our greatest music is our releases. Like we're going through, and it's like I'm pretty sure after you got it out of you and you got it on track, you felt better. A load was taken off you.
Yeah, definitely. Most definitely. Like I feel so much better. Like the breakup went a lot smoother. You know what I'm saying? Like it kind of.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, hey, Hakeem.
So yeah,
and I appreciate y'all, for watching. Who's ever watching? Like, this shit mean a lot.
Yeah,
I didn't think people would really tune in.
They're definitely showing up for you, yo, and that's a good thing right there. They definitely showing up for you. That's a good thing. Oh wow, they said a real inspiration, well around great artists. That was in the that was private message from your biggest fan.
Okay.
Yo, so that's dope right there, yo. So wow, you messed me up with that because like being an artist, I do music as well. It's like a lot of times trying to balance that out because you don't want to let people out there. You don't want to hurt people's feelings or you don't want to, but it's true. It's your life. So it's like as you grow and you begin to evolve and you begin to go higher, the sad part of being an artist is that we give the world our greatest works in our pain, in the midst of our pain. Because I'm pretty sure looking back, you wouldn't have wanted to go through what you went through, even though the song was turned out great. If you knew then, like, yo, I got to go through this for the song, well, yo, we could just bypass the song on that one.
Yeah, definitely. Because, like, I'm talking about like, a lot of bad stuff, but that song captures, like, the beauty of it, I guess, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I don't really regret anything. You can't really regret stuff, like, as I get older. Like, you can't regret nothing.
Right.
Because everything happened is like I don't know. It's like just a path we take, like, boom, 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 like a domino effect. If shit happened, this shit gonna happen. That happened, that gonna happen. That happened for that, like.
That reason. Yo, so the thing about it that I will give you credit on, you know what I'm saying? Being a guy, standing up for the guys. Now, enough is enough. That won't right. You don't do that. You break up with them first before they get it. But from a fan point of view, you put it together, classy. You didn't bash him.
Yeah, definitely.
You didn't downplay him. You didn't do something that's going to disrespect him. You showed the highlights. So even down the road, it's like his family.
Our kids, you know what I'm saying? Because our kid was in the video. Like, I don't want my son to grow up and be like, dang, mama. Like, you know what I'm saying? You said all this about my dad. Like, so I didn't want to do that. And I know, you know, especially having a kid by the dude. So
yeah, and you did. You
kept it. You know what I'm saying? Make it seem like he's not a good, because he was a good, it just didn't work out. Like, that's it. Like,
nah, and that's respectable and understandable. And that's the thing about your creativity, because you showed all of that in there. You didn't like listening to it. I didn't get the vibe like it just didn't work. A woman that's fed up. And like I said, for anybody that's in a relationship, that's a warning sign, because if your girl because it's like, it doesn't just happen overnight. So it's like you start seeing the warning signs where it's like, all right. And it's like, because women, they don't just up and leave. They don't just, they give you chance. We miss the signs a lot of times. And by the time it's like, yo, where you going? I've been telling you, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a wake up call and a reminder for guys. If you love that woman, treat her right, do the right thing, put her first.
Mhm.
But like I said, it's glorifying the good times. Y'all on the road trip. Y'all spending time. Y'all bonding. The love that created your son or daughter. I'm not sure. I don't know why I
Son,
jumped out the window
son.
instead of son. All right, maybe I'm psychic. I don't know. But anyway, it's like you captured those moments, and that's what made the song even more powerful.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful message, but even with the visual, it makes it that much powerful and much more relatable. So that's dope, yo. And we still got best friend, biggest fan in the. She gonna come up in a minute because she be
Oh,
popping
she's
in and
still up
out.
here?
She's still here, yo, and I'm gonna bring her back, yo, because I want to see what she thinks so far. Let's bring her in real quick. Hopefully she
God
ready
is
to
my
go.
biggest fan.
Biggest fan, what's up? You here? Let me unmute her mic.
Oh.
Biggest fan, what's up?
She just muted it back.
Oh nah. Oh no.
Okay, now
You
we're
good?
good.
No. Come on, you do it.
Now I'm good. I got it. We're good.
I'm gonna keep my hands off
of
of
you guys. I'm still here. I'm still plugged in. Just listening to everything y'all really have to say, and it's beautiful. I'm just so proud of you, Destiny. Shouts out to you for also interviewing her. But this has been beautiful, amazing. I love it.
Okay. All right. So you've been tapped in. You've been tapped in. You seeing what's going on.
Right.
You heard about the last record.
Mm-hmm.
You're a female.
Right.
You get the cleaning up. You put this song on. What does that mean?
Well, I think I saw somebody in the comments. They said, if you hear a song like that, you need to focus on yourself.
Who said it?
Man.
I vouch for that. You know, someone has said that. I was peeping out in the comments. And they're like, you need to just focus on yourself, King. Because really, you know, like, so how Destiny delivered it, you know, like your message, like it was clear as well too.
Oh, Rome.
Rome. Shouts out to you. But yeah. You know, I think the track was beautiful. I don't think there was any real aggression there, like you were saying as well too. Like, no real aggression, you know, just like real authentic, like you just expressing how you felt during that time. Like that, like for real. So I love it, man.
Yo, so that's dope. Yo, so you the biggest fan. This part of the game right here, this part of the interview, we're gonna play a quick game because I kept you around. I'm gonna give you 3 questions. Any 3 questions you want to ask Jacinda. 3 questions.
Okay. Sounds good.
Jacinda, you with that? Because she looking like, all right, now Devin.
Yeah, I'm ready.
No, I ain't crazy, too that crazy.
Right.
But just off rip, you know, like, one question could be, you know, like, what has been your biggest like breakthrough during all of this? You know, like your biggest like a time where you feel like you just really self-develop. You know, like it helps you like beyond like being an artist and so. You know, like all in all, like what you feel has been like your biggest like breakthrough during like being an artist.
Being able to still do it even though people have told me no.
Mm-hmm.
Like I ain't gonna say no names, but somebody had got mad because I ain't like them like that type shit, and they didn't fulfill my music. Like I was supposed to get, I recorded a tape with the entire tape type shit, and niggas won't giving it back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because of petty bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because of some, like literally some bullshit that ain't had nothing to do with no music or none of that.
Right.
I'm like, yo, and so I offered to pay for it, but when I offered to pay, they tried to charge me like arm and a leg that I knew I could have re-recorded and got cheaper somewhere else, which is what I did. Like I was like, oh no, because they knew. I was like, that was one of my first early projects. I didn't really have a job. I don't think I was in college, so they knew my financial status, and I feel like they used that against me. So I was like, you know what, forget this, yo. Like, went and re-recorded it with another friend. His name is Marcellus. He make music. He's dope as fuck. Marcellus Davis from New Jersey. He re-recorded. He gave me the best deal. Like he only charged me $100 to record like 8-9 songs.
Right. So fast.
And he mixed, and I think I got another dude to mix and master it out of Delaware. Like I just sent it to him. This dude named Bommy, he make music.
Right.
Sending him, he mixed and mastered it for me. Pay for that. That was like, you know what I'm saying?
That's facts, right? Like one.
So that
person
made
don't
me
run the
like,
show.
dang, I kind of like, it was a breakthrough, like, cause like, it was like, literally, I wanted to release this music and somebody like trying to hinder that, like,
Right.
so I literally had to break through, like, no, like,
Yeah,
no,
You're not stopping him.
Right,
going somewhere
keep going.
else.
Right.
Facts,
So
facts,
yeah.
right. Yeah, definitely. I love it because the success cannot be determined by just one person, and it ain't
Yeah.
gonna be determined like off rip, like you just starting out, So it's like definitely somebody was about to control that. So I feel you. That's beautiful. Definitely beautiful. You might have already said this, but like what is your real why for doing music? Like do you have like a real why?
I guess really my why is because it helps. It's like a therapy. Like I heard Summer Walker say that it's kind of like she's talking to herself.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? She's being her own therapist. Like when she, when you writing and you singing, doing whatever, like it's like you're talking to yourself. That's kind of what it is to me because I don't like talking about it. So I'm literally talking about it in the studio. Like so that's I guess like I didn't think about that until now to this very moment of why I really do music because it was always about okay, I need to get money, I got family, gotta do this, gotta do that. But at the end of the day, that's really why I do it because that's when I get most creative is when I'm dealing with something. Then you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, definitely. That's beautiful. And my last and final question.
All right, make it the good one. This the $1 million question. This the money shot right here.
When is your next album dropping? Your next EP dropping? Like, do you have anything like that's coming out for us? Like
yeah. So
something.
I have, like I said, I have a lot of visuals. Like y'all probably about to get like 2-3 more visuals before an album drop. Right. So y'all about to get straight visuals.
Okay,
like, I'm talking about like more concerts. I'm ready. I got lyric breakdowns. Got them music videos. But I've already been working on like as a collective like for something else. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I want that to drop actually like kind of in the summertime, maybe late summer, mid. Around it's hot.
Okay. I'm gonna have
real
to
hot girl shit.
In North Carolina real quick.
All right.
So yeah, we looking like around summertime for actual album.
Okay.
Collective. So yeah.
Beautiful. I love it, man.
That's dope right there, yo. So, biggest fan. We appreciate you, coming through.
I appreciate y'all. Thank you for letting me stay around. Thank you.
No problem. Yo, we're going to ask a few more questions, then we're going to jump into a video and we're going to let her go. I don't want to keep her all day, but, I'm definitely enjoying the conversation. Yo, you got any last words for your biggest fan?
Shouts out to all of you, for both of you. You know what I'm saying? You guys are going to do great things. May you continue to prosper in all you do. So I love each and every one of you. And Destiny, it's up. It's been up for us. It's going to always be up. So big shouts out to you, Thank you all for allowing me to be here. Really.
Dope.
Thank you for popping out.
Of course.
Your girl.
I love you guys.
Love you too.
All right. That's dope right there. So, let me ask you a question, We're talking about the project coming up. Mm-hmm. We're talking about, the visuals. So what direction can we look forward to with the visuals and the new project?
Visuals, I'm talking like movies, like literally like, trying to give a pretty good example. Like, that's why I said Missy, like the crazy, like literally something new going on every bar. Like when I say like each bar, you're going to see me interpretate it. Like I might be walking down the street. Grandma might do some shit. Grandma, keep it moving. Right. You know what I'm saying? Some crazy, you know what I'm saying? But whatever I'm talking about, like that's what you're going to literally see. Like, and that's like how I envision that. Like I literally, because I'm such a visual person. Right. So I want you to see what I'm talking, but like kind of in a movie format though. Like I want it to look like a movie.
That's dope right there, yo.
And I want some crazy stuff. Like I definitely want something. I got a couple songs like for the females, you know what I'm saying? Dance, you know what I'm saying? I want something sexy. I do want something different, like I did with Take Me Down with Kayla. Right. That song was kind of dark and sexy. So I was like, all right, let's do I don't know, like Killer. It was right around Valentine's Day. So I was like, we could do like a Valentine's horror film video. And the heart for that, I made the heart, like I sculpted that.
Wow. See? I was gonna leave it alone. Y'all
Yeah.
keep bringing it. Y'all keep bringing it. Yeah, it's the third, fourth time I heard it. Let me see something right quick. Let me see. Boom. All right, yo, we about to jump into that right now because this is the third or fourth time y'all done said it. So take them down. Yo, y'all killing people and everything. There's a lot with this video. We're gonna talk about it after. All right.
Okay.
Let's get to it. Let's do
All
that.
right.
One. All right, bet.
That's the nigga right there. That's the one who's responsible for sister's death. We need his heart to bring her back.
Damn show is. What we gonna do?
Well, I was thinking you can seduce him, and after we poison him, we can begin the ritual.
Why I always gotta do the whole shit?
Because you good at it. Would you rather take out his heart or me?
Nah, you good. You know I got a weak stomach.
Okay, it's settled. Let's work fast before the clock hits 12. The spell will not work after Valentine's Day.
Take me down.
You gonna take me down?
I'm the type to go round for round.
Yeah.
Do what you wanna do to me. I wanna feel it go in and out.
I wanna feel it.
I wear my crown to be the best to ride it up and down.
Up and down, up and down.
I got some stress, I gotta fuck it out on you.
Fuck it out.
You made me come the way you do the things you do.
Damn, boy, I like the way you do the things you do. Make me go crazy when I hop on top of you. Eyes rolling back, cause my head game my food. I fuck like I hustle, got something to prove. Yeah, every day I'm working hard. Ain't even gotta touch it, now that thing hard. Where I make it bounce when I bounce your milkshake in my yard. Leave a nigga stuck saying, oh my god. Now I got you buying me shit. Pulling up the ball out when you done hitting licks. I'm a whole damn plug and you come for your fix. I'ma dig real deep in my bag full of tricks. You love how I grind when I move, how I move. You gon' get lost when you drown in my pool. Now they keep finding your nigga gon' missing. I'm like a widow. When we're done, you are doomed.
Take me down.
You gonna take me down?
I'm the type to go round for round.
Yeah.
Do what you wanna do to me. I wanna feel it go in and out.
I wanna feel it.
I wear my crown to be the best to ride it up and down.
Up and down, up and down.
I got some stress, I gotta fuck it out on you.
Fuck it out.
You made me come the way you do the things you do.
Taking me down, lost in my sauce, nigga, give me my crown. I want it all, digging deep in you pound. I'm MVP, nigga, best all around. I'm the best in your town. Like my dick with a little curve, like Megan said. Call you daddy, Captain Hook when we in the bed. Next day you on my shit, leave you on red. I'll fuck you real good and leave you for dead. I'm a killer, stealing real nigga heart, stash him in my villa. Little chocolate crazy freak filled with vanilla. Make you eat it up, now you under my spell. You fell in love when you fell. Boy, I tripped you over. Now you strapped in good for this roller coaster. Riding real fast, you got lucky, I'm a clover. Ain't tapping out, I'm a dog, I'm a soldier.
Fell in love, nigga, told you.
Take me down.
You gonna take me down?
I'm the type to go round for round.
Yeah.
Do what you wanna do to me. I wanna feel it go in and out.
I wanna feel it.
I wear my crown to be the best to ride it up and down.
Up and down, up and down.
I got some stress, I gotta fuck it out on you.
Fuck it out.
You made me come the way you do the things you do.
All right. See, I was trying to stay away from that one. I was trying to stay away from it because, can you hear me?
Okay, I was on mute. Okay.
All right, you good, you good. Yo, see, I was trying to stay away from that one for a reason. Because, all right, up until that point, now I'm going through, I'm listening, I'm like, yo, like this the girl next door. Cool, designer. Then you take me here.
Yeah.
Then I got afraid of you. I became afraid. I
Scared.
became afraid because it's like, yo, did y'all bring the guy over, drug him up, and put spells and take the man? Yo, hold on. All right. Okay.
We were witches.
I get it.
Mhm.
I
Yep.
get it. What was it's dope. Now I'm joking, but like you said, that's your creative side. But
Yeah.
what inspired the song? We're gonna get to the witches later.
Mhm.
The lyrics. What? All right. Is this after the 2707?
No, this was before. This it's on the same album though.
Right.
It's on the same album, but I think I recorded 277 was definitely the last one. Last one that finished up like the tape. But yeah, that was this. So this song was before that.
There's a lot going on. There's people in the comments saying, yo, you're looking good and I'm here.
This is my cousin. Hey Angel.
Yo, let me tell you something, yo. I wasn't ready for that. Right? So I hear the story, I hear the plot in the beginning. Yo, we're gonna get him over. She starts singing what she's singing. I almost felt like I was in a trance. Like I'm just following the music.
Mm-hmm.
Who wrote the hook?
I did.
You wrote the hook. Where did you come up? Where did you get the beat? Did you hear the beat and you know, yo, I'm about to kill him with this one? What was the process of coming up? Then we're gonna jump to your lyrics because I'll listen. Let's stick to the hooks right now. All right. So you got the beat.
When I hear a song, really, because like since I play an instrument, I hear the flow first. So I might hum it. Like I know how I want it to sound. Then I just add the lyrics on top of it, like whatever I wanted to say or what I want to talk about in this song.
Right.
So that's how the hooks be coming into play. Like I hear the sound of it. So it's really like, you know what I'm saying? Or how, I don't know, like what tune sounds good with that beat. Like I was saying, like with the textures of the song and the actual beat, like your voice, like how did that sound? I felt like that sound real good on that kind of reggae kind of type of, you know what I'm saying?
Like one of those dance calypso type. Yeah, right.
Type of, you know. So
right.
yeah.
Okay, so you inspired, the beat inspires you. Take you down. Right? Now, on the other songs earlier, you had some, you talk your shit. On this one, you went diarrhea. I'm like, hold on. It's kind of like, all right. It's kind of like the homegirl, right? And then she just busts out with her extra sexy this day, and you like, wait a minute, like loving basketball almost. Like, yo, she can do that. Yo, you messed me up with that. So then you start rapping, and I'm like, oh my God. What was you trying to prove? What was you trying to accomplish with this one? Don't get me wrong. It's definitely a dance song. It's definitely a club joint. But I've never seen you that loose on a record before. if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I guess like I just wanted the people to see different sides of me. I guess like I feel sexy every now and again. You know what I'm saying? When I do get sexy, that's what it looked like. Because a lot of people don't see that.
Right.
So I kind of wanted to play a role. I wanted to get into some type, you know what I mean? Like make it fun.
Yeah.
Do something cool, do something different, like get out of my element.
Yeah, and it definitely did. The thing is, you say that, but then when I look at your photos, you're photogenic. So it's like, yo, you definitely, you know how to bring your style across. If you want to say you're sexy or whatever the case may be, you know how to turn it on when you want to.
Yeah.
But you have a cool smoker 420 vibe. You know, I'm late. You get that? Is that how you are? Is like?
Yeah, I'm definitely like I had a friend, my friend D. He came through the other day. He was like, "Bro, you look like a little boy." When my friends come through, they're like,
Right.
because I have short hair, or either I have a hood on, or I have a hat on.
Right.
I'm always in a hoodie, some Adidas, and some New Balances. Like that's the style. Because I work from home, so I don't go nowhere.
Right.
And like I'm chilling 24/7. Only time I get dressed up is when I'm doing a video. Literally, like even I go to the studio chilling. Like I don't get dolled up to go to the studio. I be chilling unless the arcade got some type of event going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I might put on something different, but 9 times out of 10, I look like a boy. And I came out the house. He was like, "Bro, you like a little kid, like a little boy." I was like this all week. He told me, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Why you like? Why don't you get?" Right. I'm like, "Well, like I'm not going anywhere." So.
Right. Okay. So now when we say that, we say you're comfortable. We're not gonna say you're a boy because nobody's. We're not gonna say you look like a boy. We just seen that video. You definitely don't look like a boy. We're gonna say 4 or 5 videos. You definitely don't look like a boy. Now you may have a comfortable style, kind of like Aaliyah.
Yeah.
Where Aaliyah wore the athletic wear, but everybody knew she was a female. Mm-hmm. I don't think nobody's gonna look at Jacinda and say she's a little boy.
Yeah.
Especially after hearing those lyrics.
Yeah.
So that's off the table. That's not it. Definitely no. Definitely not a little boy. But the thing is, everybody can't pull that style off. So it was like one picture I seen where you had the different colors and the designs. Mm-hmm. Being in the industry, style, your hair, your clothes is all a representation of you. So even though you have a more reserved style, when you're on stage and in front of the camera, you turn up. So it's like anybody that can be confident enough to get designs on both sides of their hair and rock the colors that you rocking with the colors you rocking, you turn up when the camera's on. You're comfortable when you're just chilling.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
Where did you come up with your style, and then what inspires you outside of music to get your influence?
Well, my style, my sister, like she's like the fashionista of the family. So,
right.
A lot of it comes from her a little bit because she's sexy. So sometimes with the sexy vibe, I get some of that from her.
Right.
Then I just came like I used to hoop and play sports, so I'm kind of like always in sneakers, my Vans or whatever. Right. And inspiration outside of music, just anything. Like I enjoy going to museums, out to eat, like anything, hanging out with friends, you feel me, just on some chill shit, like
right.
I get inspired. That's really, you know what I'm saying, like really just I don't do too much, like it's really, you know what I'm saying, I don't do a lot, so it's like unless it's school, working. Now that I have a son, so I'm always dealing with, you know what I'm saying, with my kid. Now my life is wrapped around him, you know what I'm saying.
Right. And that's a beautiful thing. So let me ask you, and then we're gonna wrap it up in a few, but I got a few more questions. So if you could travel and do a show anywhere, what are 4 places that you would like to tap into?
4 places. Definitely Atlanta. Shit's hot right now.
Right.
I just always want to go to New York.
New York.
Definitely LA, California, just California in general. And for my last place, either Florida or Texas.
Florida or Texas. They both, you got 2 all heavy hitter states right there. So let me ask you, who are some girls that's out right now that influence you? And then is a 2-part question. Who are some girls that's out now that influence you? And then if you had to pick one, what would be the call that you would love to receive? And they say, yo, I want to feature with you. Any artist.
Okay. The artists who I like today, females, are Flo Milli. I love her. Rico Nasty.
Rico Nasty's hard.
Tierra Whack. That girl is
Tierra Whack
fucking
and she's a
fire.
fool. She's a fool too. Oh yeah,
She's
Tierra
fucking
Whack is
fire.
something different. She's different.
Who else do I like Dreezy from Atlanta. But if it had to be an artist that I would love to do a feature with, I'm stuck because
Well, let's do two. You can do
okay,
two.
okay,
You
okay.
get two calls, and they hit you. They found your music, and they say, "Yo, we want to get you on the track. No questions asked. You jumping on the plane. You're there. That might be the one where this person hits you. You might not even look at the paperwork. Who's that person?
Does it have to be a female or anybody?
Both. Anybody. It's
Okay.
up to you. Artist.
Okay. I thought it had to be just female. So definitely just J. Cole. Like I just gotta make a song with that dude. I have to.
Right.
And for female,
right.
That is so hard. Cause like now I'm kind of looking like who popping right now.
Right.
So like Coi Leray is popping right now.
Coi Leray is popping right
fucking
now.
Popping right now. I ain't gonna cap. I was on her Instagram. She's in the stew with everybody. Dave East, Pooh Shiesty, Lil Durk. Like she's working. Like
right.
I need somebody like that. That's who I need to make a track with if I wanna like
get out there. Right.
So and her music's fire. You feel me? Like her music dope as hell. I like what she, you know what I'm saying, brings to like that's out.
Right.
I fuck with her.
She bringing a fresh breath of fresh air. But the thing is with Coi Leray, you know, that's Benzino's daughter. So she grew up around the industry. So a lot of the mistakes, like you were saying, a lot of the mistakes that people made, she's not making them. I'm trying to put
and yeah, like is she like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy.
Yeah, I'm trying to put my finger on. She sounds like, I want to say, she sounds like my girl Dej Loaf a little bit. Am I tripping?
Yeah, that's what I get. Like kind of Dej Loaf sound, but it's
different. It's different. Her voice wise, her voice,
her voice is different.
Yeah. But yo, she's definitely dope right there, yo. So okay, let me ask you, okay, you being a female, underrated singer, what do you think about Tink?
Oh, I love Tink. I love it. Yeah.
I can hear y'all doing something together.
Yeah, most definitely. Winter Diary, bro, like that shit. All of them.
You don't want to
all
start
of them. Like she's really dope. She's really fucking dope. Like
yo, so all right, you brought up Winter Diary. So what do you know about Count on You?
I love that song.
Wow. Do you know? All right, off air we'll talk about it. But
okay,
I remixed that song. I do a little beats. I do a little production. I've been looking for somebody to jump on it. So, yo, we'll see what's up, yo. Is that cool? Is that all right?
Yeah, that's
all
cool.
Right. I'm not whack. Now, I'm going to tell you, my music ain't the best, but I'm not whack.
All right. I believe you. I'm
all right. I'm okay. So, yo, for artists out there that would like to feature, they've been watching. They're like, yo, she's dope. You have a good sound. You're talented. Your pen game is crazy. What's the process to get a feature with you?
Usually, like the best way, honestly, because I ain't gonna cap. A lot of people been trying to get features. Like it's been a lot. And I'm just trying to get everybody in. I would say link. Like I really like to be in the studio. Like you know what I'm saying, with the person, so I can get that vibe. Like so, that's really the best. It's kind of like set up a studio. You know what I'm saying? Appointment. And you invite me, you know, that's what I'd rather do. I'd rather we kind of, or we can come to my studio, you know what I'm saying? However you want to do it. I'd rather us be in that same environment so we can get that, you know what I'm saying? I will send something off.
Right.
But I definitely prefer to see how you vibing. Like, so we can kind of get that in there. But like I said, I definitely like, send something off.
All right. Did you just flex and take the wrap off?
No,
I was about to say, I know you didn't do that. You didn't just flip the. All right, yo, we're gonna keep it together. So, yo, let me ask you, as far as marketing, being an indie artist, how do you market yourself, promote yourself, and what obstacles have you faced, and what things have you learned along the way, as far as marketing, being an indie artist?
I'm still working on my marketing skills because I'll go a week and not post nothing.
Right.
I know Facebook really don't see me like that at all for real. Unless like I'm doing something like this, or maybe I might drop like when I get ready to drop music, I'll drop it on Facebook. But like Instagram, I really be on Instagram heavy. I get a lot of love. But I try to just stay consistent, stay trying to post. Like really what I need to work on is kind of like getting enough content up. So during those times, those periods where I'm like not doing anything or I don't have anything to post, I got shit backed up. You know what I'm saying? So that's really key, you know what I'm saying? Getting your content up and spread it out. Like how they kind of make music, like, you know what I'm saying? Like they make like 2-3 songs a day and just they got so much. Like by the time you hear this album, they already got like 2-3 more already done. Like so it got to be the same way with marketing. You got to have enough content for people to see because they want to see something, like anything. So yeah, I do want to get more in tune with my supporters, you know what I'm saying? Like I do need to work on it. I will admit to that, but yeah.
All right. So let me ask you, are you on Clubhouse?
I am.
Yeah. How's Clubhouse working out for you?
Like I said, I'm not social. I literally only got up there. It's one group. It's called Carolina Grinding. This guy named Rasta out of Raleigh. He makes dope music. Like he's dope. Y'all gotta look him up. Rasta Slimy. He has a group called Carolina Grinding. Right now he's they're rebranding. So I haven't been on Clubhouse because he's been rebranding. He hasn't had the meeting. It'll be like every Monday and Wednesday, I think.
Right.
So that was the only time I would really hop up. I see other stuff, but like most of the clubs when I hop on, it's crowded, it's loud. It's like I don't really like it. And that club is small. It's like maybe 8 of us.
Okay. So
you know what I'm saying? So I like the small Clubhouse. Like I want to be able to actually hear what's going on. So Clubhouse not unless it's a small group. I'll fuck with it if it's a small group. But that like 10 over 10.
Yeah, nah. So I'm gonna plug you to a room while we on the air. It's called Radio Clubhouse on Clubhouse. It's called Radio Clubhouse. The guy's named Dante Hawkins. He's a R&B singer, songwriter, but he's got songs with Drake, you name it, Lil Wayne, all types of people. But he runs the room. And what happens on Radio Clubhouse is an intimate group, but it's like in there you meet a lot of artists, a lot of producers, people in the industry. And it's probably like no more than 20, 30 people at a time. Like what they'll do is they'll play your music, add it to playlists, add it to mixtapes and stuff like that. So it's another way for artists to support artists. I actually meet a lot of people on Clubhouse. But I'm the same with you. I don't like reaching out and doing a lot of talking or being in a room where there's a bunch of foolishness going on. It's like, I'm not with that. But Radio Clubhouse would definitely be good for you because you're coming to so many different people, LA, Atlanta, Florida, Texas, that's serious about their music and serious about the business side of things. So that's just another plug to look into. So outside of that, you own a business as well too. I seen on your Instagram you got a different business page.
Well, it's an art page. I wouldn't say a business page. It was but with music, because people be asking like, "Oh, you do logo? You doing logos?" Like if my mom wants you to play green light.
Is that on? Where is it on?
That is on New Girl Part 1, which is on SoundCloud. She loved that song.
I can't play it from here from SoundCloud. Do you have it on your laptop?
Do I? I mean, I probably can play it. It's probably on my phone if I can pull it up.
Yeah. So God, we don't want to make Mom mad. She letting you do the interview with me. So if she wanted to hear green light it is.
But what was I saying?
What was we talking about? Mom threw me off. I got scared. It was like we was smoking and she walked in and I was doing something I had no business doing. You said Mom, and I got nervous. No, we was talking about your art page.
Oh yeah, people always ask like, "Oh, you doing logos?" And most graphic designers like hate doing logos, like they hate it, like flyers, different stuff. I even did a children's book, illustrated 2 children's book, and I'm actually about to illustrate one for a guy. But like I said, it's just with music and having a kid. Like I gotta focus on one thing. I can't do all of that. Like I said, if I ain't have a 9 to 5. I'll definitely be doing graphic design because that's income. You know what I'm saying? That's money.
Right.
Like, so, but I can't, like I said, I can't work for somebody else and be trying to do music because music is a business itself. And on top of like graphic design, that's a lot. But like if I need some quick cash or if I, you know what I'm saying, I'll do some. I can make something shake.
Right.
I'm into photography, all of that. So that wasn't when I first made that page. It was a business page like for my graphic design. If you want to book me or get in contact, but then I turned it. That's why I changed to Jacinda's _art page because now that's a place. And I made that because I had a picture. I took a drawing class in college, and we used to have to draw in front of a mirror. And I drew myself nude for like a project. Like I was just into nude drawings. It's a funny story to that. I don't know if you want to hear it.
I want to hear it, but I'm gonna tell you what they want to hear. And I'm not gonna get fussed up.
I want to hear it now. I'm not sure what you talk about. So should we play it now?
Yeah, you can play it now. Then we're gonna talk about the funny story, and then we're gonna wrap it up after that. But yeah, definitely we want to play Green Light and make sure Mama's happy. Yo, we don't want no problems at all.
Right. Matter of fact, Green Light is off A Thief in the Night, not New Girl Part 1. So I have 3 collective projects. New Girl 1, A Thief in the Night, which is an EP, and then New Girl 2. So this was off the middle one. On SoundCloud. I'm going to send you the link to that, though.
Okay, bet.
All right.
They going crazy. The fans are asking for Green Light.
Can y'all hear it?
I can hear it. Yep.
She's talking about yay.
Yeah, had to take it back. Yeah. Coming to you live by surprise, cruising in the mountain down sunset till sunrise. Not here to speak to you long, just to summarize. New year around the corner, December feeling summarized. No snow, new flow, taking off, nigga, let's go. Love or happiness, don't live here no more, and that's the show. Gotta get ready like bloodshed for my next show. Y'all sit back, it's the Green Light, I'ma show you how I go. Yeah, nigga, I'ma show you how I go. People looking up in space, waiting for the day I glow. The day you turn on the TV and see me, then you'll know. Yeah. You know, gotta get these bum rap niggas out the way. Give me the mic, cause I got some shit I wanna say. Time winding down, rap safe, you're on the way. Smacking heads, taking bread all up in your face. Can you hear my hunger? I'm trying to feast. I came to eat and blow big, nigga, I'm a beast. When I make noise, niggas get quiet, everything cease. Coming out the creases, you can call me Jesus. I'm not like the rest, I'm a different creature. Niggas feeding off my come up, yeah, I call them leeches. Grandma, we too high above, they can't even reach us. Niggas need a telescope just so they can see us. The meters, they need us, I'm coming full force, I'm bringing heaters. They don't believe us, they trying to read us. I told them back, they be talking smack. They ain't really bout that, but you will respect the diva. She bout that work, he ain't ever gon' leave her. My kitty's so sick that she gave him baby fever. He my big poppy, I'm
baby fever. Yo, my phone died, y'all. I'm so sorry.
Oh wow, yo, that's dope right there. And then I see why.
My phone died.
Play that.
But y'all got it. Y'all got it though.
yo, and that's dope right there. So that's in between the New Girl 1 and New Girl Part 2.
Yeah. I almost forgot I even made that.
Wow, and it's called The Thief in the Night, and that one's on SoundCloud.
Those first 2 is on SoundCloud. I got old music on Reverb Nation.
Wow. Now you're telling your age. So you ain't new to this if you on Reverb Nation now. All right.
I'm not new to this at all. That's where I started. Started from YouTube, then Reverb, then SoundCloud. Now I'm on all platforms.
Well, yo, and you making moves, so that's dope right there. You know I'm big and get freestyle though. All right, okay. Need that. What's that? iRig to get this started. All right. Well, yeah, get the iRig. That's my cousin right there. Well, you bring the iRig, and next time we're gonna send you the app, and you come in and you the DJ.
Okay.
He said we need the iRig. So
okay.
he likes it though. So definitely, yeah, that's my cousin. That's DJ Hot Rod right there. So yo, we was talking about the funny story. That's Green Light. Yo, I like that. Salute to your mom. I definitely like what you did with the flow. I definitely like the sample. So you say you had a funny story for us?
Yeah, of why I created the art page.
Right.
Because I was taking a drawing class and we would draw ourselves in the mirror. And so for a final project, we had to take one of the elements we did out of class, and I was always into nude drawings for some reason.
Wow.
Ever since I was in like a kid, I was at Solid B. Howard. I got suspended for drawing a nude picture, like because I was in 6th grade. And I get they called it porn though, but I was just, you know what I'm saying? Like it was like real because you could see the woman, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't doing anything, it was just a woman in her body, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so they was like, what? Like they could actually see what it was. Like they was like, who the hell? They just thinking it's porn. I literally got suspended from school for that. Like
wow. And
you know
how old? So
I was in the 6th grade.
So you always been drawing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Saying, even before then as a kid. So when I took this drawing class in school, because it was required for graphic design.
Right.
And I drew a self-portrait of me naked in the mirror.
Wow.
And you know it's me. Like you know it's me. And I had posted on Snapchat one day, like just not me, but the picture that I drew.
Right.
So you could see me drawing, like you could actually see. And it was so realistic. Like one of my friends she was like, Destiny, take that down. Like that's basically posting a nude of yourself. And I was like, what the fuck? Like what? She was like, you just need a platform to post. Like, just don't post it there. Like, I was like, all right, I'm gonna make an art page. Fuck it. I still didn't post it there either, but that just gave me freedom. Like, I would feel comfortable posting it there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's an art page. But yeah, so I got
So yeah, let's talk about that real quick. Let's talk about. So, is this like a hobby or is this something you take serious too? Because
that's
like,
a hobby.
Right.
I want to get into it though, like, cause I low-key wanted to be like a caricature artist, like how they do it at State Fair. I kind of wanted to do that a little bit. Like I'm always trying to get some money off my talent. So I just been thinking, you know what I'm saying? Like what can I do? But I'm really good at drawing portraits. Somebody even told me get into tattooing, but that's a whole nother ball game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people tell me like, yeah, you should tattoo. I drew a friend's tattoo like drew it and they got it tattooed or whatever. So it's kind of cool.
Okay, so that's dope. So definitely, if people need like even like shirts,
and stuff logos,
like that. Right? Yeah. So
I draw it out first. I could put it in the computer and make it a digital vector image.
Wow. So hey, that's a business right there that you can be doing. And I know, like you said, with timing, balancing everything out because people always need logos. People need because even with getting shirts printed,
that's a process.
Right.
That's a process that I've studied. Like. That's why I haven't. I bought a t-shirt press machine. I didn't like that quality though. Like I want direct to garment DTG printing.
Right.
Screen printing is cool. So that's why I was just learning the process of. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to like dive in. I kind of dive in with the t-shirt press. It was cool, but I just didn't like that quality. Like if I'm selling it, I want it to be like it just came out of Target. So we're just gonna take money. So definitely. Be on the look for some merch, some Jacinda merch. That I designed, probably gonna come out in the summer. So yeah, like so I've been studying this. So when I do release it, it's like top tier products. Like y'all gonna get the best shit. Like I'm not gonna give y'all no half-ass shit you wash and it's all crinkled up. No, no, you're gonna get what you pay for.
Right.
So
some quality. Right. So they better not be coming with no $5-10 even.
Yeah, no, definitely $25 up.
Right. Because that's the thing now. That's the thing with our people.
Yeah.
Right. Make sure nobody hit with our people. They're discount you to death, won't they? They wanted this, all right. So I ain't going because you got people's in here. I'm gonna say it. Why is it in our community? Like you grinding, you doing your videos, you paying for your studio time, you paying for your beats, you doing all this. It's coming out of pocket. And then people say, I watched you on YouTube. Do that make you mad?
No.
It doesn't?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say it makes me mad. Because, like, click it on Spotify first, then watch it on YouTube.
I guess people don't really, because I still get a view. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was just telling my dad today, like the process of how these rappers get paid just off of spot, just them listening, tuning in. And, like, because don't YouTube, if you monetize it, you get money after a certain amount of views. So
after it's like you got to have 1,000 subscribers. Then after that,
well, okay, you so even with the views though, even if I don't get it, I get some views. You running my, I'm grateful for it all.
Right.
Yeah, it can't be cheap, you know what I'm saying? But I know how I go because it's expensive having Spotify or Apple Music or whatever,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot of people don't have that. A lot of black people don't have that. They
No,
go
we
to
don't.
YouTube, whatever. However you get it, just get it. It don't really bother me. As long as you
Right.
listening, you plugged in, you supporting, like, because I know how it is. Like, every month I can't, you feel me? Like, I
Right.
get it done. Really, that's the only reason why I even got a Spotify is because I make music. Like, because I
Right.
have to, you know, stay
Watch
up to
it.
date with everything. That's the only reason why I got it. But if I
Yeah.
didn't make music, I'd be on YouTube too.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you something, yo. You answer these questions like a pro. I'm gonna tell you that now because most people would have got up here and pissed their fans off. So that was a trick question.
Okay.
That's why I said I'm gonna answer because we appreciate the support. But even in that, let me tell you how a lot of people do. This is a little tip that people be doing. Right? So if they have like the Spotify and stuff like that, we watch YouTube. They'll make a playlist or like I'll go on your page, right? And I listen to your music. I might leave it on all night on your streams. Now 2, 3, 4 people start doing that. Next thing you know, them checks start kicking in.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like, yo, all right, I'm supporting you. I'm watching it because, like you said, most black people, we go to YouTube. But we understand that that's how it's easier for artists to get paid.
Get paid, yeah.
For
That's
Spotify.
what I tell people. I'll be like, stream my music. I'm not gonna ask you for no money.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you to stream my music so I can get some money. Like, that's the easiest way. If y'all want to if it's my birthday, you can't afford to give, play my music. Stream me. That's it.
Right. So yo, you're definitely on your way. You definitely have my support. And the thing about it is you have good music. So it's not like you just put music out. You actually have good music. You have talent. And then you have a vision for what you're doing. So it's like, I wish you the best on the music career, on the art page, motherhood, and all things, because that's the thing that people get twisted. They see, okay, you're an artist, and we spoke about it. But you wear a lot of hats. You work a job, you're a mother, you're an artist, you do your promo, you do your graphic designs, you're writing the treatments. So it's like without a major label, you are your label.
I was just having this conversation with my dad today.
Wow.
Like today. I was watching your interview with what's the girl from Houston, the rapper?
Wow.
I was watching your interview with her, and we was having a conversation in the kitchen, and he was saying like, "Yeah, well, what's gonna happen? Like, if you sign a deal, like, what are you gonna sign a deal independent? Like, what's going on?" And I was just telling him like, I would prefer to be independent. What's your name on YouTube? It's Jacinda, Jacinda. Jacinda. You can subscribe.
Right.
But I was telling him like I prefer to go independent.
Right.
Because I don't, like I said, they're going to show like what they want to see, the world to see, not what, you know what I'm saying? I may have all this music about my life, my family, but they may want to hear more take me down and sex stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
And I don't want them to have that much creative control over what is being, you know, promoted.
Right.
But as I was saying, a lot of artists were saying like, yeah, it is a help, you know what I'm saying? It's like because now I gotta pay gas to go travel. Right. I gotta book my own stuff. I gotta pay for my own stuff, my outfits, them wigs, all that. Right. I'm a female. It's already expensive signing a female as it is. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because we makeup. Right. I do my own makeup. I do my own everything. Like, because I literally cannot afford to hire a makeup artist. I cannot afford to hire somebody to give me a lace front. So, and like that's $200 plus. I'm paying this dude like $350. Right. A month. I pay this dude a month to do videos for me. Right. Outfits. Meanwhile, I gotta feed my kid. I gotta pay bills. I got stuff I gotta do. So that's what like hurts being independent. Like, but I know it's gonna pay off in the end. I know people may start bringing me money or donating. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where that come in at like. Right. With my management, with Shaid, you know what I'm saying? He helps definitely when he can, like, because I get free studio time with him. Right. So, boom. I ain't got to worry about that. Shows. If it's a show at the arcade, I'm in. I ain't even gotta ask them. Like they like this when you performing? Like, yeah, okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
definitely being independent, people will back you up. You just gotta have a good backup, like support system, and a lot of people to believe in you. So
Nah, that's a fact right there. And the thing is that you're saying makes so much sense. And the thing that people have to see is they look at these other mainstream artists and it's like they're doing so much. So they got the cars, they got this, da, 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 da. But it's alone. But the thing is that separates it all is the music.
mhm.
Your music, without all the fancy lights and the glitters and this, that, and the third, your music is still neck and neck with them.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
imagine if somebody put the bag behind you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and I be trying to do what they do. You know, promote how they promote.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They be on it heavy. Like Megan, she always posted something. Mulatto, they always posted something. Flo Millie,
Right.
Rigo, like all of them is on it. Coyle Ray, all of them is like on it. So I be trying to literally do what they're doing. That's how y'all gonna take me seriously. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? And you just gotta keep doing it because there's gonna be times where ain't nobody gonna like your junk. Ain't nobody going. You just gotta keep doing it. Keep doing it. Somebody listening. As long as I got one, it's like I'm gonna have some more.
And the thing is that I can't speak for all of them, but I can say a lot of them. The difference is that separates you from even them. You know how to do everything. So even in that, it may seem like, yo, I'm last or they're ahead of you. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is wealth. And the know how to do it, you do 7, 8 different things. That's 8 different ways that you'll always be able to make music. Where a lot of us, we focus on one thing. Like, I'm just artist. The label will handle that. I don't want to do paperwork. I don't want to learn about graphics. I don't want to learn about promoting. I don't want to learn about branding. I don't want to learn about merchandise. I don't want to draw. I don't want to songwrite. These are all gifts that God gave you. And along your path, he's developing them. So even when you get to that level of success where they are, you'll stick and stay. Because you won't have to depend on somebody else. I think even Cardi said it. And I gained a lot of respect for Cardi because she was saying, yo, I got a lot of money, but I have to pay somebody that went to school that knows how to handle money to handle my money. And she was talking to the young girls. And she was saying, yo, learn your business, go to school, do that. So when you get to my level, you don't have to depend on somebody else to count your money or invest your money and stuff like that. So it may seem like, yo, we're last or you're last, but God is blessing you because once you learn it, nobody can take it from you on every level. So it's like you may be putting in the work now, but it's going to mean more, it's more dear to you because you put the work in. It wasn't given to you. It wasn't like just rolled out. Everything won't rolled out. So when people see that and you're still competing, and it's like, yo, no, that video is dope. I can play that right behind. That's a big salute to you without the $1 million budget. That's on God-given talent. That's on creativity. That's on your skill. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's something to be proud of, even though they may seem like they're more known. Remember, we talked about known? The path you're on is going to make you successful. Businesses, because you know how, even you going to have to invest your money. You got things to invest and you know how to do it, even if you're not doing it yourself. You can hire other people. So God is blessing you with many streams. They're hats now that's going to turn into streams of income. So it never feels good, the process. Trust your process, see it through, and keep going. Keep pushing the envelope because he's not going to put nothing on you that you can't bear, that you can't handle. Even being a mother, you're already making it happen. You're doing the impossible because most people can't work and be a parent and try and do something else. So I big salute you, yo, for that. And not only do I salute you for overcoming and making it happen, you have skills. Never forget that part. Because a lot of them, they may have that, but then they need, somebody to write my song. Yo, how do I need to look? How should I stand? You're doing it all and hold to that. Even as you grow up, you go up. Hold on to your creativity. Hold on to your identity. Hold on to your strength. Don't let people say, oh, well, if you do it this way, it'll happen. No, because I'm doing it this way and it's already happening. They can build on, but don't let them try to, yo, this is how you. No, you got to have that mentality. I'm already a legend. Because, and I say that we're humble, not in a sense of
cocky
ego. No, what I'm saying is in your city, how many people do you know that can walk in your shoes and do what you do? Not from the outside looking in. You know the time, you know the work, you know the sacrifices that you put in. How many people in your city or your state is doing that?
Not a lot.
Not a lot. Because if it was easy, everybody would do
Everybody be doing it. It's stuff I go through that I know people would not deal with. You know what I'm saying? Or
right.
So
yo, again, like anything I can do here on the Proof or SDS Radio, anything we can do to help you. If you need your songs played, we're an internet station. We can get it out there. It helps. It ain't going to be a million views.
Yeah.
But they add up. And like I said, I don't bring people on here. That's one thing about me. I'm organic with everything. It's like I don't want to talk to people first to prep them. We did a little 1-2 before we started, but I want everything fresh. So when I give you your roses or I salute you, I don't want it to be rehearsed. I don't want you to know what he's going to say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I seen you as an artist and said, yo, I like what she's doing. I want to hear her story. That's why I invited you. You could have said, yo, you ain't Sway. Who do you think you are?
Yeah.
But I appreciate you saying, yo, I'll do the interview. Because you didn't have to. I'm a fan that's trying to give people a platform to get to more people to see them. And it's like, yo, this is what's going on. Now you hear my story. Now don't only look at my video. You know that I'm a mother. You know that I work. You know that I'm doing this. Support me. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about your circle. I'm talking about the people watching. It's like if we can support somebody that got millions.
Exactly.
And you see somebody that's just like us, the same hue as my mother, my daughters. That's a mother that's working every day, that's not out here trying to take the easy route, not out here trying to, degrade herself. You're standing for it's music. You're using your gifts. People should see this and be like, yo, I'm gonna buy 5 of her albums. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, that's real. That's what it's really about. That's what you're doing it for. You're doing it for your family. You're doing it for your son. It's therapy for you, and you're giving it to the world.
Yeah, it's like perfect. It's like
right,
the perfect career. Like it's not even a job at this point. Like, and a lot of people won't be able to experience that. You know what I'm saying? Being able to do something they really love for money, like that's the key. Like that's what we all trying to do.
Right. And I got 2 things that I want you to do. You don't have to do it today. You don't have to do it whenever. But I'm just putting it out there.
Okay.
Because tomorrow is never promised. Write your book and start getting all the footage that you can get.
Okay.
So even when you home writing, you're doing the parent life, keep some kind of camera rolling. Because you never know, 30 years from now, they're playing it on the big stage. You don't want to say, man, if I would have filmed, because it ain't like, if you look at any success story, none of them knew when they started. I'm going to be doing a documentary one day.
Yeah.
You have a powerful story that women should hear. They should know, because it's like, you don't have to go the sex route. You don't have to do this. You don't have to degrade yourself to make it. You can, and I'm saying this because it's like, yo, you're an artist. You're bigger than rap, because even the word rap now, it's so many genres of rap.
Yeah.
It's not always a compliment, depending on who they're referring you to.
Yeah.
You're an artist. Like when I say an artist, I'm talking about like the Lauryn Hills. I'm talking about the creators, the Missies, those type of people that advance music, that'll be around, the MC Lights, Queen Latifahs. Never take your crown off. You ain't wearing that wrap for no reason. You made, that's just your style.
Yeah.
But it represents royalty. It represents Black culture. Keep representing. Keep doing what you're doing. And again, I thank you for coming through. I enjoyed the conversation. I enjoyed the family. I'm scared of mom. Tell her we play green light. I don't want no problems. Yeah. So, yo, if it's anything that we might have missed, now is the time to tell the people if we might have missed something.
I think we got everything. Honestly, everything.
Yeah.
I think I missed out on everything. Yeah.
That's dope.
If you want to find out more, just tune in. Just keep tuning in. If I did miss anything, catch up in the music. It's all in the music.
It's all in the music.
I'll drop everything. Follow me on social media. Jacinda, I think it's Jacinda New Girl. Right. Jacinda the New Girl on Instagram. My art page, Jacinda's _art page. Thanks, Lex. And on Facebook, it's just my name, Destiny Jacinda Newbie. Right. And I'm on Twitter too. I'm not really up there like that, but you can follow me there too. At the New Girl Jacinda. I'm the New Girl, just everywhere.
The New Girl Jacinda. So it's backwards on that one.
Yes, backwards on Twitter. Yeah.
Okay, so that's dope right there, yo. So again, I just want to thank you, yo. You're doing your thing. You got a fan with us. Anything I can do to help you. I got one last joint that we're gonna close out on this one right here. And the reason I saved this for last, because this is one of those lyrical, like you done showed them your different styles. But on this freestyle, this was personal. This was like, yo, this is one of those. I rock the mic. I'm not just up here. You know, I do all types of stuff. But as an MC, we all have that. I'm the king of rap. Yeah. The queen in your situation. But it's like, yo, when you came up with this freestyle, what was going through your mind and what inspired it?
It's like, you know how like when people say not knowing your side of the story, maybe it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's okay for people not knowing your side of the story or explaining yourself type of thing. I feel like a lot of people was probably looking for me to explain certain shit or to say, you know what I'm saying? And that's what that was. It was like, that's my explanation right there. And that's what it was. Like anything that I didn't say to you or that you think I needed to say, it's all there.
That's a fact right there. And it's the perfect way to end the show. So I'm going to do my 1-2 right now, yo. I thank you again. Much love to you. Yo, and definitely, yo, when you drop more music, yo, tell Shahid, yo, I'm Sion. He already know who I am. Let's put it together on the track. And then anytime y'all need to come back, you always welcome here. It's all love. We got people in the comments showing they love. Freestyle is definitely the best. And we're going to end with one of the freestyles. This is the Proof in the Pudding podcast show. I'm the host for today. I go by the name of Sion919. And we got representing Wide Awake, Rocky Mount, NC, multi-talented Jacinda, the new girl out in all platforms right now. So without any further ado, we want to thank y'all for tuning in. This is her freestyle, and we're going to sign off after that, yo. Much love, all right?
Thank you all.
Check this out. Always mean what you say.
Yeah. 2021 new year, I'm going in. Left my baby daddy and a couple fake friends. Left the rap game, now I'm back once again. Here to tell my story, here it go, let me begin. I'm a college dropout. School won't for me, so I went another route. Playing hard to get, cause I ain't chasing no clout. Mama work hard, so I gotta make it out. And I'ma make it, no doubt, yeah. Then I had my baby. Best thing that ever happened, swear that nigga saved me. Every day I watch him grow, man, that shit amaze me. People talking down, but that shit don't even faze me. Wanna beat me, that shit crazy, yeah. But they'll never compare. Try to bite the hand that feeds you, how could you even dare? I'm a 1 in a million, real one. rare breed, hunting, getting money, I ain't going nowhere, so get used to it. Niggas hating on the low, yeah, I'm used to it. Already talking shit, I'll add news to it. Talk about how I did it, how I'm climbing to the top, survivor to the fittest, to the richest. I'ma be the first millionaire in my family, I'ma break the curse. When I make it, I'ma praise the Lord like I'm in church. Put the pain in my music, can you hear the hurt? Or what about the tears I hold back? Cause I keep myself busy trying to chase a rat. High as hell every day, smoking on that pack. Thinking back, by the time I ain't getting back. Yeah, I gotta keep it moving. It's a marathon now and I don't plan on losing. And they ain't finna quit till the world hear my music.